There's a war in the field and they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for Hill, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Been my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just thinking loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pads. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuity's ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shot that I ate the chocolate up. Why they tell me Californication, Afro on Rodeo blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies. Hello, happy Sunday, and welcome to the closing ceremonies of the District of Misfits show. I am your boy, CrushingBoo, here with my cohorts, Marcus, Val, and Jamie. What is up? This is actually the first episode of our new season, in case y'all didn't know, season number 5. And we appreciate y'all being here with us.
Y'all let us do this.
Hey, you know what? Before everybody gets all fucking crazy, let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Welcome all you new viewers. Welcome back all you previous viewers, and take this opportunity right now to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. On Facebook and Instagram, we are the District of Misfits Show. On Twitter, we are at DC Misfits. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, watch and like all the videos, as well as other content produced by District Dogface Studio. And you can go to Twitch, catch us there, District of Misfits. And if you would like to support us, go to CrushingDC.com, purchase some gear, be the flashiest kid on your block, look good doing it and supporting us. And if you're interested in being a guest on this show or producing a podcast of your own, we can help you facilitate that. Just reach out to us at DistrictDogfaceStudio@gmail.com. Now, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I've been moving somebody for 3 months, so my back hurts, my neck hurts, my ass hurts. It all hurts.
Your neck and your back?
My neck and my back.
Yeah,
Your neck, your back.
When I saw you on Wednesday, you were quite somber.
Yeah,
like, you must be tired.
I was fucking passed out moving the couch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we had to do. It wasn't just the lifting. The lifting isn't. It was the twisting and contorting. You know what we should have done? Is should have taken pictures of the archway. We should have taken a picture of the couch, and then we should have taken a picture of the archway and the stairway that we had to maneuver this thing up. Because it was a thing. It was a feat.
It was.
And we accomplished this goal by millimeters. Like a millimeter more in either direction, height-wise, width-wise, depth-wise. Like we would have had to break out an axe or set up the couch in the fucking living room. Like there was just so props to us
Val
for doing
has the smile of the I managed the entire situation.
No, Val. I mean, because there was a point where like Val and Marcus were at the top of the stairs, and I'm at the bottom, and we have to get this couch like up over this railing so that it will, go up. But getting it over the railing, you know,
How the fuck did you get it in?
was the it was
a thing.
it was a 2-part sectional,
Yeah.
and so
it's not,
we
I
had
mean, it was not a big couch. It's just like the
it was bulky and wide,
awkward
and
as
we
shit.
had a rounded
Mm.
archway to deal with.
Yeah. And like where it had to get up the stairs was very. It was similar
Yeah,
to for those of you who are Friends watchers to the when Ross was trying to move his couch and him trying to pivot up the stairs.
I believe
Pivot!
Living Single was on, and I was not watching that shit.
We had a moment. We had a moment where there was almost that, but we persevered.
Thought I was gonna die.
Mm.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean-
also when we had the dresser, we had to like turn it upside down because it was just.
Oh yeah. We had a whole dresser situation where we had to send it up feet first.
I was like, how about if we
Shit.
just turn it upside down? And then
Yo, it's almost
who's
420.
this dude?
It's
I don't know, but
it's not
his handle
almost
he's got
420.
my attention.
He's got mine too.
Oh wait, maybe I
Okay, tell us
Interesting.
more. Tell us.
Chat gets Chat gets more and more interesting every week.
It
I'm-
does.
What happened? What was our other guy? Honky. What was him?
The white honky dick or some shit.
Oh,
yo,
Big Honky
that
Juice,
dude.
some more silly shit like that.
We got
what
we gotta
happened to
start
that guy? He
keeping,
was fun.
we got to start keeping a record of who these folks are in case they come
Well, he's
back.
starting off
Strong
strong.
viewer.
So this was starting off strong. So
Oh yeah, with Yo.
yeah, man, he's starting off strong. At least there's no Nazi shit. Yeah.
What do we have? What do we have in store for us this week?
That's funny. Some dancing. My friend Charlie.
Some dancing?
Yes, my friend
Dancing?
Charlie. Well, he's a dancer. And things apparently that go down my throat.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's
Ha!
apparently something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Start
don't
out hot.
say things that can go,
You
go down
don't
my
you
throat.
don't say.
All right,
I
well then,
kept
since
a
it's
mental
gonna
record
be
of this whole
And the
bit.
slaps that were heard around the world.
since
Were
it's gonna
you,
be that kind of show, we
was
should
he
do
at
safe
Jamie's
words
party?
and
Was he at Jamie's
What?
party last week? Did I have a conversation with this guy?
was he might have been. You never know. This could
This
be
guy?
somebody's ghost. This could be Jamie's ghost account.
I hope not.
Jamie's burner account.
I like weed, but I wouldn't have named it that.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Oh man. Mm.
Yeah,
we might need to get these safe words out of the way early.
Yeah, let's just.
Yeah,
we definitely.
We
definitely
over at the
should.
house. I'm getting drunk off a set of house. You know
Guys,
what I
read the private
mean?
chat read the private chat real quick. That's funny.
All right, my safe word.
Carl, with the fucking points.
Oh, I can't wait.
I heard
really
one
great.
going.
We got that.
Yeah, and this is why it's private, guys. This is why it's private.
Oh,
Speaking of which, my safe word this week will be donkey.
oh shit. Okay, coming in hot.
Donkey.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Jamie, what kind of porn have you been watching this week?
Pixelated bukkake.
Uh-oh.
Val, what the
Pixelated.
fuck are you doing over there?
I dropped my phone and
Pixel-
now I can't find it.
Pixelated bukkake.
Pixelated.
Pixelated bukkake.
Val,
My
you
safe
okay?
word's gonna be revolution.
Revolution.
Oh, what sentence are we forming this week?
Mm.
Mine is pixelated.
Oh shit.
Mine will
Come
be
on, Marcus,
Tool.
bring it in.
Mine will be Tool.
Of course it is, white man.
So we got- Was it
Donkey.
pixelated
DC
donkey
holidays
tool?
coming up. Pixelated donkey
Yeah.
tool. There we go.
Pixelated donkey tool revolution.
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 That-
It's the pixelated donkey tool revolution. Marcus changed the name of the episode right now. Oh no. That should be the name of next week's episode.
Honestly, I've been the
listen, I gotta
last
remember that.
4 weeks I've been putting our I keep forgetting to write them down, but like every time we do safe words, it turns into some form of a sentence that is outlandish.
No shit. You know what we should do? We should do a collection of safe words and then mad lib them.
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
Like
sorry, Jamie.
I feel like so at the end of the year with the most dramatic voice physically possible. So what was it this week? It was donkey pixelated what now?
Pixelated shit. No, it
Tool.
was
Pixelated
donkey
donkey
tool
tool
revolution.
revolution.
So like somebody come on like pixelated donkey tool revolution. Like just like it sounds like the best all girl punk band I've ever heard of in my entire fucking life.
My Little Pony. Dude,
Yikes.
It's almost 420
Whoa.
is going crazy in the chat.
What is it? Huh? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, speaking of all people, happy
Speaking
Black
of,
History Month. All right,
whoa,
a little
all right,
weird.
so hold on, guys. We have a
We're gonna-
standing rule. Let's not give weird shit any juice on the like, you know, if it's borderline starting to get fucking like, let's not.
I got
Weird.
the YouTube channel.
Let's
I
not-
got
let's-
YouTube up. I got YouTube up ready to block when needed.
Yeah, but we don't need to be
Oh.
encouraging. It's always
So,
fun to
how-
see who wants to fucking step in the ring, but
Right. How was you guys' week? Because I'm clearly going last.
Mine was. I don't know. I mean, again, it's the forever moving month of Val. I had Marcus and Boo so kindly helps me move the bigger shit on Wednesday, like we were talking about.
all big stuff.
All the big stuff. So there's I feel like the wacky down by the river is coming back because there's some weird dude who like has now been banned from the river. Because,
God damn, how you get banned from
He's
the
been
river?
banned from the whole river.
yeah. Well, no. I mean,
How?
usually once you're banned from Nick's, you're banned from Tony and Joe's also.
What the fuck did he do?
He's just annoying as fuck. He like came and sat at my bar on Thursday. Gave me $1, asked for a water, and was like, "I don't have any money." And I was like, "Cool." And then he proceeded to sit for like an hour just harassing everybody who was at the bar. And then
How was
I
an
just
hour
kind of
allowed to go by before someone came up and was like, "You got to go"?
Right, what the fuck is
because
y'all
he was
security?
like, it wasn't enough to be like worth kicking him out, but he was just annoying. He kept like talking to people. I just ignore him, so I just won't talk to him. He keeps trying to talk to me, and I just walk away from him. But then,
And Marcus, mute your mic real quick.
so then yesterday he came, and he started being. Now he went inside outside, and he was harassing both the inside and outside bar. And then by the time I was about to leave, he called the inside bartender a whore. So then he was banned.
I don't understand how this got past. I don't have any money. I'd be like, well,
Right.
then you need to finish your
Get
water
the
and
fuck
go.
out.
So then
Like
he
you
left.
can't loiter here, dude. Just because you spent $1, you can't loiter here. Like
He left and then came back, and he had like $20, and I was like, "Cool, you can have one drink." Um, and then so that was on Thursday. He didn't stay for very long, but he was fucking annoying. And then he came back yesterday, and he was like, "I have $30," or he said, "I have $30 in my bank account," and I was like, "Well, whatever." And then he was just stupid. And then when I was leaving, I was driving up Wisconsin Avenue, and I saw him harassing the line into Philomena's on Wisconsin Avenue, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
I
You should send him to Looking Glass Lounge. And we'll
Yeah. See, I wish I could.
There's a lot of high functioning.
We'll correct that shit.
There's a lot of high functioning mentally ill people in this town.
Right.
Like
I
it
feel like
sounds
there's
it sounds
something-
100%
something-
like some shit that I would have dealt with at Asylum, you know, or whatever. I
Right.
just feel like maybe in that part of town, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume he was white.
Yes.
Yes, because otherwise, why else? If he was black, he would have lasted all of fucking 5 minutes down there. You know, the in and out,
No.
everything that you told me. I just feel like if this was a black dude, yeah, he'd have been gone within like 15 minutes if there was that. And I could be wrong, but I could be
Yeah,
right.
no, because there have been. I mean, we have a lot of, especially during the summertime. There are a lot of black folks who come down to, especially to Nick's. Like it's just they're regulars. They come all the time, and then so it's not, I mean, there have been dudes that we have to, we tolerate for a little bit, and then we're like, okay, you have to go. But Um,
I try not to
but just
tolerate shit. Like the second
I
you tell me you have
know.
no money,
The
I'm like,
second,
yo,
how
get
about
the
this?
fuck
This
out.
doesn't matter.
But
Doesn't
this is
matter
also
what
come
your
from a 6'1", 280-pound black
right.
guy.
Yeah, Jamie and I being big black men behind a bar, it's a very
You,
different energy
usually
that people,
cancels a lot of energy of fucking with. You know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
like yeah, it's the point is that I don't as a bartender, I would get annoyed anytime somebody was doing something to bug people just minding their own fucking business. Like if
Right.
people want to make friends with strangers, they'll make friends with strangers. But
Right.
if you can't take social cues and you just reaching out and talking to people and fucking with people who obviously don't want anything to fucking do with you, like as a bartender, like you're fucking with my money.
Right.
Right.
You know, you're fucking with my money, you're fucking with the business. You are potentially setting yourself up to become a fucking danger to other people around you. And like, you know, it's you know, that shit's shitty. And you know, if you want to give
Yeah.
people the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, like the minute I see a customer get up and pay their check because of some shit that motherfuckers doing, like, oh no, you gotta fucking
Yeah.
go.
There've been a
You gotta
handful of times where
I
I've had to ask people to leave because there's and it's actually been a regular a guy who's been coming probably like 30 years to the bar, and he's a little too comfortable, and like he thinks he can, like, he kind of like rules the roost, and when he gets really drunk he likes to get into arguments with people, and like I've
oh
asked
yeah, I'd
him
have
to
been the
leave.
band. I'd have
Like
banned the
I've
fuck out of
Hey
him.
Val, I'm gonna interrupt. I wanna interrupt real quick to Mister.
Yeah.
It's almost 4:20 in the chat. We're not talking about judging books by their covers. We're literally talking about how people behave.
Yeah.
Whether you're black, white, or whatever the fuck, like how you behave is how we're judging you. Like in a bar, in a social setting. We're speaking specifically about at a bar. And if you come
Yes.
into a
At
bar and you
like
only got $20 to your name and you want to spend that money, well, guess what? Welcome to America, where you
right.
can do that shit. So it's not about taking anybody's last dollar. Val just said the dude came back the next day with like $30. So he's obviously got
Oh no,
means
that
to
same yeah, that same
that same
day
day.
he came well, he did come back the same day, and he was like he had 20 bucks. And then he was like fucking picky too. We're doing $4 Miller Lite can specials. And I was like, "Oh, well, you have 20 bucks." I was like, "I have $4 Miller Lite can specials." He's like, "Do you have anything else?" It's like, "Really, guy?"
Yeah. And I mean, dude, if I'm out and about and a stranger wants to talk to me and I don't want to talk to them, guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going
I
to
ain't
waste my
talking to
breath
him.
talking to someone I don't want to fucking talk to.
Same,
Like I'm a
same,
grown
same.
ass man, like with things to do and
I'm very cordial.
and not a lot of time on my hands. So, you know, like I was at Tune In. I was at Dewdrop. I was at Dewdrop one night and this dude was hell bent on trying to like be my buddy. And I was just there waiting on my date. Waiting on my date to show up. And
I'm
I was
sorry I was
just,
late, Bill.
you know, how dare you? How fucking dare you, Marcus? Never again.
He's
So
never
I was
waiting for
like,
you again.
I was
Marcus.
like,
Never.
he walked over to my table and I just threw the hand up and was like, no,
Nope.
this seat is this open seat is not an invitation for you to come over and be my buddy. Like I'm here. I'm here on a mission. I got
Look,
goals.
Now,
alcohol
see, imagine how
makes
it is
certain
for
people.
women. We
Oh,
get
I
that
can't
all the
imagine how
time.
it is for women.
Oh,
Like I feel,
I
and
have very low
that's
tolerance
why
for
I'm
that
so
bullshit.
vigilant about like the harassment thing. Like dudes that
Right.
just come in and are just like, because like again, I've worked in bars where like the population of women dropped significantly if you ever let somebody like that just be all, you know what I mean, like. And it makes a
And
huge
you're
I
difference
right.
will.
when women stop coming into your establishment, your entire dynamic
You're fucked. You're fucked.
entire dynamic shifts,
I
and
will
not necessarily in a good
check and
way.
see if the young lady can handle it herself. Because
Oh yeah,
again,
yes, of
I
course.
can mind my business. I can mind my business. It's just like once you start seeing the lean and the comeback, and like I've definitely told
Body
men like, hey,
language,
leave it alone, leave it alone. She's not
body
trying to talk to
language.
you. She's not talking to a friend. If that motherfucker comes back, it's like, bruh, now you definitely gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because you're not
Yeah,
gonna be
and
doing this
I
shit. At
mean,
this
I'm
point, it's like,
pretty
why are you
good.
fucking
Like,
with her? I already told you to leave her alone. Like that was a
yeah.
pass. That's a way bigger pass than I ever gave, honestly speaking. But you decide to come back. You know what I mean? You fucking asshole. Like leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, I'm pretty good about like, especially if like if it's some guy who's like just harassing women, or not even harassing, but just like won't like shut up. Like clearly they don't want to talk to you. Like I'll be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Just leave.
I mean, social cues, taking a hint, reading the
Yeah.
room. Not everybody
Yeah.
has the gift, you know, but those that
Yes.
do.
Speaking of
Anyway,
social
so
cues,
it's already
have
started.
y'all
The
watched,
season of wacky has already started down by the river.
I look forward to witnessing some of it and sharing stories with you, Val, because
I mean,
we
we're
need
both
a
off
we
on
need a we need a
Thursdays.
planned visit. Jamie, do you work Thursdays?
I'm usually off on Thursdays. I can always find a sitter. I'll giggle my motherfucking ass off in this. I ain't been in a while.
Come down by the river.
We'll put
We should
together
do
a field trip.
we should do a little podcast from the river.
You want to record this shit?
Oh, if only.
Just put it on my phone. Do it straight from my phone.
Oh, straight from Marcus's phone. That'd be funny.
Oh,
Especially if it's
That should be my new show, straight from my phone.
Marcus gonna have to sit between us because that wall of black is definitely gonna get us arrested. Excuse me, niggas. You guys are way too big to be sitting next to each other. Can you please disperse?
We're gonna need you to move at least 2 bar stools apart.
2 bar stools apart. Please. The white pussies are leaking.
Lest you be feared to be building a coalition.
Now y'all know more than 2 y'all can't gather at one time. Racism.
I'm telling you, I remember when we were talking about that lady who like accused my manager of like and accused Nick's of not supporting black people. Do you remember that? Like
yes, I remember.
That
You told the
crazy
story.
lady. And I was like, ma'am, go outside and look at who's sitting at the bar. I was like, 75%, maybe even 85% of our bar outside right now is full of black and brown people. What are you fucking talking about?
All right, you guys have met Jeff, right? You guys have met Jeff on that Looking Glass. Very quiet guy, doesn't really talk that much or whatever. The ways that he gets accused of being racist, even though there's only one white person,
even though like there are no black staff, there's no non-black
there are no
staff.
White staff.
There's no white staff at Looking Glass, dude.
At the
like,
fuck off.
I'm so racist. I'm only hiring black people.
Right. Only for good shifts. I'm only hiring niggas. But I remember this
that's
one
what made
time.
me so mad at that lady when she came and accused it, because I was like, our manager is white, and so she was like accusing him, and I tried to stay out of it, and I finally like busted my way in. I was like, lady, you are so out of pocket right now. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, look at our entire staff right now. You look at there's one white person on staff in like on our regular staff. There is one white server. The rest of us are people of color. And I was like, you are out of your mind.
I'm not here to make black people look bad, but every once in a while, niggas get on your fucking nerves. And I'll tell you why. So this one time, so Jeff's working the bar, and I come behind the bar, and this lady leans in. She's like, can I talk to you real fast? I'm like, what's up? What's going on? She was like, I kind of think Jeff's a little racist. I was like, oh, really? Mind you, when I first got there that morning, Jeff was holding my kid. Just literally holding my kid and giggling with this child. So I'm like, all right, cool. Why is Jeff racist? She goes, he doesn't talk to me. He just fills up my drink. I was like, oh, that's it?
Does he do it with a scowl on his face?
That's it.
Is he grimacing? Is he grimacing while he makes these drinks?
He doesn't ask me. He just does it. I was like, so like when your drink is empty, he fills that bitch back up, and
he does it without me even asking.
That's what makes him racist. And she goes, it's the way he does it. And I was like, he pours beers racistly?
He pours beers aggressively in a racist manner.
How?
He's like.
Right. I've never realized how much like when you say nigga in like a totally different tone, it sounds like somebody hit the bong hit. I've got a new favorite joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here it is.
How does one pour like a racist? I don't understand.
How do you pour it? Bitch, like the fuck, yo.
Make me understand. I need to know.
I just don't like it. I'm like,
I just don't want to. I want to know when I'm on the receiving end of it one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
What do you want him to do? shit. I've known the man for fucking 12 years. He doesn't talk to
One
me.
hand on the bottle, one hand on the bottle, one fist in the air. Is that what you want?
Right. You
You know
shall
what I'm saying?
overcome. I'm gonna get Jeff a Koofy.
Oh, and a dashiki.
Hey guys,
We're gonna do him up. Yeah, we're gonna do him up proper.
hey guys, ban 420.
He did say niggas a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't throw a hard R on there, so he
did throw a hard R on it, which gives him
There's
a
no hard
chance.
R,
Which
he's
gives him a chance.
I'm gonna say keep reading the comments. We're done. We're done. 420. You're out. Bye.
All right,
That's a
the
lot
boss
of-
spoke.
Anyways, Marcus, how was your week?
Yo, we should all do our. Yeah, Marcus, how was your week?
My week was fine. Hold on,
No, you're being stupid. Like you're being stupid and you're asking dumb questions. That's why you're done. We're done with you. Bye.
I was like, Val, why are you yelling at me? No.
Yeah, I know that's what yelling at me and
I was
shit.
like,
You brought me in here to make stupid comments. Look,
Yeah, I thought that was why I was here. Like,
I got this bottle of Sutter House from the Walmart.
he said
God,
Sutter
are
House.
you really that dumb? I'm
Sutter House.
Just get
Sutter
rid of
House
it.
rules.
Sutter House. Sutter House.
I mean, first of all, let's get one thing clear. Racism comes from a basis of power. So, black people in general being disenfranchised and not having power like white people do. Yes, we can't be racist. We can be prejudiced. We can be prejudiced. We can be prejudiced. That's the thing. People. No. The thing is, people think that racism and being prejudiced are the same thing.
Right.
You cannot have any issues with anybody because of their race and still be prejudiced and still prejudge them because of
Or you
how
can be
they
a
look,
bigot. Yeah.
how much money they have. No, bigotry again is based on race. Being prejudiced can be based on any number of things. Racism is race-based. Prejudice is prejudging somebody before you have a chance to know or understand them.
Yeah.
And so, black people, because racism is based on exploiting power that you have over other people, in theory, black people cannot be racist. Can black people be prejudiced? Yes. So, but again, two different things. Racism and prejudice are not the same thing. I love white people, but I've definitely been prejudiced when I've seen some white people walk into a fucking room or heard some white people say some shit. I've been prejudiced against some black people when I've heard them fucking say some shit or walk to a room because I don't necessarily want to be lumped in with the nigga shit they doing. You know what I'm saying? We're not a monolith. You know what I mean? We ain't all the same. And so, but again, the whole, the whole, black people can be racist too. It's no, maybe if a black person who owns a corporation is being mean to his white employees because he has power over them, because he controls their paycheck or whatever. Sure.
Shit. Talk about a dream.
Boo, are you saying you're not?
But anything outside of that power structure, nah, bro.
Boo, are you saying you're not afraid of no ghosts?
Marcus, mute yourself.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
And no, I ain't afraid of not even a little bit. Yeah, put yourself in timeout, Marcus. Val, take over.
30 seconds.
So let's do our where our ats is, and then we'll bring on our guest because it's been almost 30 minutes. And actually, before I do that, take this opportunity to thank all of you who are hanging out, watching, and not being weirdos in the fucking chat. We really appreciate y'all. And
it's almost 7:10. I like
it's the
this
same
guy.
dude. It's the same dude. It's the
like
same
this
dude.
guy.
It's the same
I like
dude.
this guy a lot.
It's the same dude.
At this point, I'm like, you know what, bro? Let him go. Let him go. Shit. Almost
Bro.
7:10. Jesus Christ. I'm impressed.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Committed.
Okay, that's
I
great.
mean,
Okay, here's our challenge, y'all.
420.
Here's our challenge. Let's keep our show moving. Let's
Right, here we go.
He's not the rudder on this ship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anyways, like I was saying,
monkey show. Oof.
Yeah, follow
Hold
us.
on, wait. Before we do that, I would like to discuss. Well, actually, no. Sorry. Let's do our ads and stuff, and then I'll continue to fry Marcus.
Yeah. Oh yes, because we still, and it'll be better
Yes.
if you fry them while our guest is here too. Like this, I feel like the whole thing will translate.
I feel Marcus
Anyhow.
has already forgotten what happened on Super Bowl Sunday.
Marcus doesn't remember what happened.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
you don't. Sweet boy.
So, anyways, if you have been watching, we appreciate you. If you're new, welcome. Follow us. Facebook, Instagram, The District of Misfits Show. On Twitter at DC Misfits. YouTube channel, The District of Misfits Show.
Please watch. We get paid now.
Yep. Watch. We get paid now. And yeah, go to crushingdc.com. Buy some of our shit. Did I skip? I skipped our homies in Twitch world.
On Twitch?
Yeah, you did.
Shout out to the homies at Twitch, District of Misfits. Feel free to jump in the chats. We always love hearing from y'all. Go to crushingdce.com and buy our gear and support us that way. And if you are interested in being a guest on the show, or producing a podcast of your own, we can help you facilitate that. districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. My name is CrushingBoo on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, sometimes TikTok.
And I am the motherfucking pasteurized chef on all platforms.
Just pasteurized chef, not the motherfucking.
Shit.
I am Valerie Michelle Torres on Facebook. Oops, sorry. Yep. Valerie Michelle
The Book of
Torres with
Faces.
2 L's on the Book of Face. On Twitter and Instagram, I'm at VMTDC. Is me.
I'm refreshing my beverage. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
That mad ass
Hi,
mug you
I'm
got.
Jamie. and I'm a Scorpio.
Who will one day consolidate all of his socials, but probably not.
At some point in time, I'll get this shit together. I hope y'all can read. Don't none of y'all motherfuckers follow me anyway.
One of these
Imperfect Toad. I like that name. That shit's dope.
What up,
Twitch
Sarah?
fan, shout out. Oh, man. Come on, Boo. Come back, because it's story time. It's story time.
Does it have to be story time now, or should we wait?
Do you have my
I got everything you asked me to do.
got
I'm
my
just saying,
TikTok. Got my TikTok lined up,
do
baby.
we want to push it to the end of the show? Or do we want to do it now? Because I mean, we want to bring Charlie on soon.
Oh, that's fine. We can push to the end of the show. That's fine.
Let's have Charlie on so he can laugh at me as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Freak boy.
I'll be a little drunker. You'll be a little drunker.
I'll be drunk as shit. Like I said, I'm off this.
Jamie, so
I'm off
funny
this
story.
Saturday.
Like I watch all our old shows, and tonight I had one streaming, and I just happened to walk in on it. It was the one that you and I cried about, the little girl with the pig.
Oh, God damn it.
Bacon.
The little girl who had a
And
condition.
Jamie, I started crying again. I fucking cried again. Watching
He
it.
cried
I watched
watching you
that
guys
show.
cry.
I watched that show like a week ago, and I slam busting the fucking tears again, and I did not need
Dude,
that.
it's so
I did not
heartwarming.
need that.
That story
I did
is
not
so
need
fucking
that.
heartwarming.
And I've said awful things about people on this show. And like the
So
both of us
I-
just sitting here like, we don't gotta talk about this any
So
fucking
I actually
more,
was
okay?
watching your face and my face, and just watched the moment we started crying.
Mhm.
And
The same goddamn time.
You're like this the whole time, and you
Right.
walk away.
You could
Come
see
back.
like when all of a sudden you were like, oh. 'Cause at first you were-
You see the tears forming.
I have no idea why I do that every single time. So it's always like, no. I gotta leave. I gotta be here for me.
The crocodile tears. The crocodile tears, man. I'm telling you.
Oh shit.
Hey, Valerie, introduce our guests. I'll bring him in while we're waiting for Bill.
Our guest tonight is Charles Bernard Gushue, right?
Yes.
Gushue.
Gushue.
Bring him on.
Are we doing the do?
We did the do.
Doing the do.
Are we gooing the shoe?
We
We
doing the
were
show.
doing-
Yeah,
Hey!
Hey, Charles.
man
man,
with the
it's
lux-
freshman
with the
year of high
luxurious-
school.
So
The
Charles is one of my
luxurious
favorite
here
people.
right now.
Charles is
You
one of my
know.
favorite people. He works with me at Penny Royal Station. He
Okay.
also comes in my studio every Monday and does his podcast, The Race Chasers.
Yeah.
Which I had to look up when I saw the name because I was like,
Yeah, I know.
Race Chasers.
I
I was like, that's a spicy ass name out of context, bro.
Mhm.
You know, now I think about it, you're absolutely
Did
right.
And then I
not-
read the little header, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't look up shit. I didn't look up a motherfucking thing, and I just heard that, and I was about to be like, yo, for real, cuz, what's up, bro?
Yo, Jamie, your eyebrows jumped to the back of your head, dude.
Say it again, bro.
Tell everybody about
you
the
did
show,
every
Charles.
Monday?
Yeah, by the point we should have realized right away it was a bad name. I mean, I think we did know it was a bad name right away, but it was once you're going, you know how hard it is to change something when it's rolling. And then the thing that made us really stick with the name is first of all, Race Chasers is the original RuPaul's Drag Race Fantasy League podcast. So it's four of us competing in a fantasy league against each other on RuPaul's Drag Race and occasionally some of its myriad franchise spin-offs. But we would have changed the name, I think, except for in season 2 of our pod. We're in season 10 now. And in season 2 of our podcast, 2 really famous drag queens, Alaska Thunderfuck and Willem, started a podcast called Race Chaser because it's the name of one of Alaska's songs, which is like why we used it. And so then we're like, well, we're definitely not changing our name now. You think you're just like more famous and you can come after us and take this name that is your name to start with and then have a podcast also about RuPaul's Drag Race? No way. No way. We were writing fan fiction in the 90s, okay? We know what it means to own content. Anyways.
So are you embroiled in some heated battle with them now? Has this been resolved?
I mean, I would say that they have not acknowledged us, but yes, for sure.
Have you received the cease and desist from them, or have you sent the cease and desist to them?
That's funny.
No, neither of those.
Courts, you work it out in the community.
There's been definitely some spicy iTunes reviews. For sure, on both sides, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
My brother was a dancer, and I remember he would always say, he was like, "Look, when it comes down to it, just don't go fucking with that Velvet Mafia, bro." Like, if you want to get ripped apart, like from your soul, Marcus.
What just happened?
What is going on here?
No idea. Hold on.
This is my literal nightmare I had earlier today.
Right?
Yeah.
How in the fuck did that happen? That was, what the fuck? Marcus, get rid of Marcus,
dude. Sentinels are coming.
It's so weird.
I thought we were still like decades away from the metaverse.
Wow, that was scary. So I got booted, and then I came back, and my old self was still here.
How did you get booted from a show that you're running?
I was trying to download something, and it froze up my screen, and
like, for those of y'all who don't know, Marcus is the technical director. He's literally the dude pushing all the buttons and shit. So, like, for this to happen to him,
give Marcus some credit. He usually doesn't do shit like that.
No. That was what threw everybody off.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying.
I was just waiting for both Marcuses to start arguing with each other, or something.
Which would have been too much for me.
Or they both start yelling at Val.
Having started our new season in the podcast with Marcus, I can happily say that he's clearly evolving as a producer, and that comes with some trips, but also some really amazing, new powers. So I'm here for it.
When Marcus is good, he's dangerous.
Mm.
And when he's bad, he's saying really stupid racist
when he's
things.
bad, though.
But when I was really stoned and I walked into the studio and the table was on the other side of the room, I was lost.
Yeah. So you guys are on, you said season 10. How's it going? Like, how many episodes do y'all usually have in a season?
So there's like usually probably like 15 episodes in a season of Drag Race. So we have anywhere from 14 to 17 episodes then in our season, based on if we do a draft episode separate and if there's like a reunion, etc. And so we've done well over 300 episodes probably now of the show.
Who's your all-time favorite? Now, mind you, I am only semi-versed in the world of the Drag Race. I dated someone and we watched we had some. I went on some binges. I know for
Oh,
a cis
fair,
dude,
fair.
I know a considerable amount more than most. Who is your least favorite, and who is your favorite? Like, and then whether or not any of us have ever heard of them, and why.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem with this is that it's one of those things where it's like, all right, cool. I don't know something about the community, and I don't want to sound like that white guy being like, hey, black person, do you know black person? Like I formed a question in my head, and before luckily Boo stepped up to talk first. I was like, I was about to sound like that white man.
That's how you know you're a good ally, Jamie. That's how you know.
There you go. About to fuck it up. I'm gonna get
What's his name? I might know him.
I'm sorry. Right.
I'm not even gay, but I have a lot of gay friends, so I might know him.
Apologize.
Is he also white though? Because otherwise, I probably.
Shit. That makes it that much better.
Well, I'm from Rehoboth.
I apologize. It was a thought that had to happen. Like, oh my god, this guy knows drag queens. Did you know?
Yeah. So who's your
okay, favorite and least favorite?
Ultimate villain.
Yeah.
Ultimate
from the show. Okay, well, ultimate villain and least favorite would also be that would be 3 now.
3 now. Okay.
Okay, so I would say that from the show, I would say that probably, gosh, I don't know why I don't have an answer to this ready to go. I would say that my least favorite is my favorite villain is Fifi O'Hara, who was in like 3. She was in a regular season, and then she was in an All-Star season. And
I'm assuming it's FIFI.
FHE.
Oh, sorry.
And I think
me, Fifi.
And I think that in so many ways she was my favorite villain because she encapsulated for me what makes a villain on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is just not doing any work to get a perspective other than their own, which is also, I think, the best lesson we can learn from Drag Race, the best queens in Drag Race is what you're doing is so completely different than what I do, and wow, I'm really into it because you're really into it, as opposed to being that's not good because it doesn't fit into this system of my understanding of value. And so I think that Fifi O'Hara was very much a villain because not only did she not care to understand someone's drag who wasn't like hers, but she would also actively tear them apart psychologically. So radical. And also a good drag queen and a great lip syncer. So that makes for some good moments. I would say that yeah.
Hold on.
Keep going. You're the genius. Keep going.
Least favorite of all time is Serena Chacha. For not even actually, and again for some of the same reasons, there's a lot of I think there's definitely always a lot. Delusional is, I'm sure, a word that drag queens hear a lot, and then you see a truly delusional drag queen, and you're like, oh, okay, no, this one is delusional because they have no ability to, and it's kind of about perspective again. They have no ability to yes, so that's Serena Chacha, right? That's Serena Chacha.
Yes.
And she famously thought she was gonna win because she studied soft sculpture, and not just drag. But just this it's
hold on,
this
hold on. What's soft culture? What's the
soft
I mean,
sculpture?
she means text, just working I think fashion, working with textiles to build wearable things, right? It's exactly what it sounded like, which is just pretty pretentious, right? It sounded really pretentious, and sort of the opposite of the villain who's tries to apply their perspective to everyone. She was my least favorite because is absolutely unable, when when they hear criticism and they not only do they not accept it, but they also twist into how that's not even really what was said.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just like absolute. The shield around what they think they are is so deflective.
It's a type of narcissism.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
I forget what the specific term. I lived with somebody who was that type of person that could take anything you said and warp it into like some kind of, no matter how right you are, they could find a way to twist it into some kind of personal attack on them, make themselves out to be the victim,
Gaslighting.
you know, and then try to set you up, for like, to be, damn, I wish I could remember what it is, but it's a type of narcissism.
Sure there's another, yeah.
That is a very deep dive into psychology. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, dude. You know, here's the thing. Watching one of the things that when I was watching with my ex, that I was like blown away by, I was like the mind games. Like every reality show, every competition show, or whatever,
there's always like somebody
mind games and shit, somewhere. But the shit that goes on Drag Race, the levels of manipulation and the cattiness and like all that shit, you know, that was the shit that always fucking blew me away. Was just how did we lose Charles? He frozen?
He is frozen. I didn't realize he was
frozen.
Pull a name?
Did he pull
we lost Charles.
Charles,
wait, are we gonna get Charles double? Are we gonna get Charles double? No. Damn. No, I was gonna say that like drag queen names sound like the best like code names in G.I. Joe. Like if Cobra Commander had a rack of bitches named Cha, whatever the fuck the bitch's name was, I'm like, yo, this nigga would take over the world. Or at least FedEx Field, Commanders. Y'all suck.
All right. While we're waiting for Charles, let me play some TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, ticky tack.
You guys ever wonder what's in the mind of a white person?
Sadly, yes.
So this person's asking what's going on in white TikTok. White TikTok. Yeah, I said it right.
Do you guys ever wonder what's going on the white side of TikTok?
It's like a zoo having to put up a sign that says, please do not get naked, roll yourself in bacon fat, and break into the lion cage. Looking at you, Carl.
Oh, it's so spicy.
Yeah, bitch, it's a clove of garlic.
Hostess cupcakes and a waffle maker.
Supposed to be a baked potato.
What? What?
No.
What?
No.
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 Why?
Welcome to White TikTok, guys.
Wait, pause for a brief second. Wow. I would like to see us Boo sounding like Goofy.
Charles, why did you make Marcus do that to us?
You showed what happens on the white side of TikTok, and I did not know.
Oh,
I didn't know. And what happens is was that like hot dogs and noodles?
That was hot dogs and an egg.
Shit, like on like a
Charles
table with no tape or something like the fuck. They're gonna eat that. Their hands. They're gonna use their hands to eat that.
God.
Why would you use? Oh my God, white people.
All right,
white
since
people.
we're talking about food and we're waiting on Charles, so get a sound. Jamie, read this.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm choking on the cracker we just watched. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Just, whoo, man, almost fucked them. Made me spill my yak. God damn it! What the fuck?
There you go, Charles. We can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey. Woo, sorry about that.
No worries.
So I don't know what was the last thing you heard me say, because I was going on about how when I was watching, I watched I want to say it was like a whole season of like drag. It was like the fourth season or something like of all drag. It was like All Stars or something like that.
Okay.
It was one of those things we were like we were on vacation. It was on demand. It was something that was easy to binge or whatever.
Yep.
The mind games, the manipulation, and like the fact that some of them come right out and are like, I don't give a fuck about any of you, and they could still like persevere and find themselves in these situations where they like should be getting kicked the fuck off, but somehow like
On Drag Race?
Way back.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, so you were watching one of the seasons probably where they like the top 2 queens like lip sync against each other, and then whoever wins chooses who goes home. It was like that.
It was that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I was gonna say, like, generally I find that the mind games on Drag Race to be like, and the game playing to be like so way lower compared to like a lot of shows like Survivor, which I'm a huge fan of, or like shows like that. Like, there's not a lot of opportunity for them to like play at each other, except for like in that All-Star season, they were really trying to make that happen more, and they were like really trying to like press that, which was a great season, I thought. Made for like really exciting TV.
Have you guys ever watched Dragula?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
All right, listen. Boo, Marcus, I can see your faces.
No, I'm just not familiar.
They would love it.
If you could take Fear Factor and then take Drag Race and make them have the most awkward sex physically possible, and then they would produce a baby with equal body parts.
I put it on local cable.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah. You can like rent it on VHS though, probably. You know, like that.
Right. Not on DVD.
And then like
DVD or Blu-ray.
And then like watch it burn the world down. That's Dragula. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
My buddy back home suggested to me, because him and his husband were like, they're stuck watching this fucking show, and I put it on a looking glass and got busy, and then all of a sudden I heard this girl scream, "Oh my fucking god!" And I ran. It was like, what's wrong? I looked at the TV and was like, oh shit. So if you ever get a chance, give it a shout. I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Who's Damon Wilson?
That's one of my friends.
Okay. I was like, are you making fun of me, Marcus?
No. Code word.
You know what I love? I love that all the random people in the comments really, really care about the legalization of cannabis and legislation that's going on in their particular areas and stuff. And so shout out to all of y'all. Free the weed for everybody.
Free the weed.
Let's just we are one of the most, I can't say we're the most pro cannabis podcast out there, because there's literally podcasts about cannabis, and so those people would take issue. But
for, District Dogface.
Well, we pro.
We are 100% pro cannabis on this show. Like, we may not all smoke it, but we definitely are totally okay with you and yours getting your puff on.
I think all drugs should be legal.
Amen to that.
Speaking of that.
Honestly.
Speaking of which,
I grew up with
424-22. I like how this whole thing is divisible by the number 2. Like, so it's such an even. That number lineup is so even. I'm not into numerology or whatever, but there's something very soothing about when you flash that date. Like,
especially on a day like today,
which is
2/20/2022.
Right. Like, yeah.
In the 202.
Do any of us know a conspiracy theorist? Because this can get so interesting.
Little does everyone know that this is coming from the base of the U.S. The monument in the sub basement.
If y'all didn't know, I'm in the basement of the Sphinx right now.
I'm standing in a giant I'm standing in a giant pentagram right now.
Oh, that's where the best Chipotle down there.
Oh, dude, that Chipotle's banging.
I got 2 goats getting milked right now. It's cocaine all over the place at the bottom of the
They never skimp on the carne, and they give you the queso for free.
Yeah, and they'll only put 2 meats in, and they won't charge me extra. I love it.
Oh, yeah, they give you the double meat, no extra charge.
Yeah, mix them up. Yeah.
Just pills to make sure that we don't gain any more weight.
The cabal. Passport by name.
Beyonce's here. Commander.
You just go to the monument and you get in the elevator and you push the emergency stop button 17 times.
17 times? If you go to 18, you go to hell.
While you sing Stevie Nicks on the edge of 17.
And because they know that that's like what people are doing, security at the Washington Monument will not try and stop you.
Nope.
So just go for it. Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Nope. They're ready for that. If you
Just
stop
like
at
the wild
16, and then you might have a problem. But as long as you finish.
Oh, if you stop at 16, they'll shoot you on sight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be 17 straight, no pause.
Yeah, while singing
Just like
whatever that
the
song
wild winged dove
Yeah.
sings a song,
Jesus
sounds like
Christ.
she's singing. Ooh, baby,
Don't do
Marcus, did you
18.
not jump in on that? What the fuck? How did you not jump in on that? I thought this was a fucking thing. You remember we killed that goat? That was the same song.
We didn't kill it. We just kind of drew and quartered it.
I ate it.
Is this what happened to Marcus on Super Bowl? He killed a goat?
Oh man,
he did more
let's
than
talk
that.
about Marcus on Super Bowl Sunday,
Let's
ladies and gentlemen.
discuss.
Now they're all
Super Bowl
nice and
Sunday.
tuned up.
We've all had a
Bradley.
couple
It was Bradley.
No, this
Picture
was
this.
Marcus. This was
Was
Marcus.
it Bradley?
Picture this: LeDroit Park, Super Bowl Sunday, 2022, Jamie's Kitchen.
I'll put it to you like this. Marcus did what every straight white man does. He gets a lot of alcohol in the system and turns into a gay man.
Oh wait, no, but you got to the
And
leading
then
up
tries
to.
to hide it in comedy.
But
But
no,
he
but
had to
wait,
start with
Jamie,
something
there's a whole
racist
thing that
first,
happened
though.
leading up to that.
Oh,
Yes,
wait.
there was.
Okay, all right, cool. So I last minute had a Super Bowl party.
I forgot to
I
invite
text
you.
Marcus, hey, you guys come over, and then I called Val because I refused to apologize to Marcus. Sorry, sent my address and they showed up. First thing Marcus does is he hits the racist card. People start talking real loud, and he looks at who the fuck was
Oh no,
Somebody
Jamie. The
said something
first
to you,
thing.
and you
Wait,
got interrupted.
The
You're like,
first thing
shut
he
up.
does is he
I-
starts throwing rocks at the window. That's
Thank
the first
you.
thing he does.
I
Thank
forgot the
you.
motherfucker threw
That's
rocks
why
at my
that's
goddamn window.
That's why I wanted to preface it. But that's why I wanted to
God
preface. I didn't mean to
damn it.
cut you off, but I was gonna segue. I was gonna preface it and then segue to you. I'm standing there having a conversation with I forget who. I think it was Lizzie's cousin. I was just sitting there talking, and all of a sudden I hear
The dude, Anthony.
I hear bang.
Coworker.
I hear this ping, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I hear another one ping, and I look out the window and I see Marcus and Val standing in the middle of the walkway.
Like
Val's on the
drunk, saying
phone.
anything.
Why she's not kicking Marcus in the crotch for throwing rocks at the window is a mystery to me.
Right.
But as I'm like leaning out the window, like, hey, you fucking moron, stop throwing fucking rocks. Clang, he throws another fucking rock.
Stupid.
If I could have teleported like Nightcrawler out the window and punched him in the face and then teleported back into the kitchen, I totally would have. But
I forgot to
instead,
throw
Jamie
rocks at my
came
window,
down and
you
let Marcus
jackass.
in, and now the rest is.
And then Marcus starts off in pure Marcus phone, open the door. Everyone says, hey. And he tries to tell some shitty anecdote, which doesn't
It was
work.
Manifest Destiny, Marcus.
And then Marcus screams out, hey, I'm a white man. Listen to me. And I was like, all right, we're full of black people. And a Marcus.
Manifest
and a Marcus,
Destiny.
And a Marcus. Here we are right here. And everybody goes, ha, 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 back to the conversation. Oh, Boo just goes, he just had to start this way. And he's like, at least he owned it. I guess it's less racist if he owns it.
I was like, motherfucker, this ain't Romeo and Juliet. What the fuck are you throwing rocks for?
So, of course, I give Marcus the worst thing I could have, a beer, an alcoholic beverage, and I give him a shot. We get to talking.
Even worse.
And I get boo some stuff, and everybody's having a good ass fucking time. I go take a piss. This asshole above me decides to kick in the door while I'm taking a piss, and then start twerking his ass off. And I mean, like, this motherfucker dropped down and sweep the fucking floor like he don't got a goddamn concussion and shit. Upon which I called him Megan the Clydesdale.
Oh, that was the birth of Megan the Clydesdale.
Called his ass Megan the Clydesdale. Now, here's the weird part about it, because I don't know why y'all white dudes do this shit. Like, you get straight and then all of a sudden it turns gay. Marcus turns everything into a gay in my mouth thing or some weird shit like that. So at one point, Val tells him he can't eat something. And then he goes, well, if I got my mouth guard, I can swallow everything. Everything, Val. We were just like, all right, bro, take it easy. Like, we get it.
And then
The neighbors have heard you.
we both go, wait, what?
Bro, chill the fuck out. So you're twerking, you're trying to swallow everything, and now he's almost doing this like, I want to grab your dick situation. We go outside, everybody's smoking a cigarette, everybody's chilling or whatever, and Marcus keeps grabbing my ear. I'm like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, you 2-year-old.
Oh,
And he goes, give your ear, give your ear. There's a pregnant pause.
And
He
he's
goes,
going like this.
give me
trying
that
to, like,
I mean, would it be the weirdest thing in the world, Jamie, if Marcus wanted to have sex with you?
No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. People like get
I mean,
Like,
that's
you
where
know,
the
like I can
chicken
think of so
comes
many
from.
stranger things that could manifest
Look,
in our lives.
I've had a lot of people who I didn't think would have sex with me trying to have sex with me. Wouldn't be the first time. It's just the way he said it was very Pepe Le Pew meets like Buffalo Bill. It's like Pepe Le Pew meets Buffalo Bill. It's like Disney Channel versus like Goodbye Horses, and then they mix together. And he screams like, "You did it."
I feel like you're really on something because, like, okay, so I have a 3-year-old. Does anybody else like parents like? But okay, so and the way that he learns things, right? Like, can't just like learn something out of nowhere. And if he hasn't learned something, then he will do things completely out of nowhere. Okay, what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like white straight people, right? White straight people, white straight men especially, white guys, especially like, and white boys, like are really, right, because we're raised to be homophobic, right? We're raised to think that like any kind of like physical contact is like gay. Then if you don't have like ways of like expressing physical intimacy with like your male friends, like if it's like weird not to hug or like, you know what I mean? Like, then it's gonna start to come out in really weird ways. You know, it's like
right now, when you're black,
Hey, I'm a hugger. I will hug all you guys.
no, I'm just saying, like, I think it's a masculinity thing, and then like paired with the like white, yeah, exactly, right. But then like paired too with the like the white privilege of like just feeling that's okay to say that shit. He's not going to get smacked.
I mean, you
maybe
know,
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Like, how does that like? Where do those intersect?
Well, it's interesting because like. Did I expect us to get into a conversation about toxic masculinity tonight? No, but am I here for it? Absolutely. And it's the thing is that it exists and it defies race. Like different races definitely have their levels of like there's certain areas where like okay, with white men it's probably it's probably more acceptable to be like well, actually, you know what? I'm going to back this up before I fucking like...
Well, sorry. I wasn't like trying to like make a serious turn. I was just thinking about like, yeah, why would Marcus do that? Maybe he couldn't hug people.
Well, no.
I should have just said that.
Marcus is a hugger. Marcus is definitely a hugger. You're right. I wasn't trying to take the show that deep. I'm sorry.
Have you fuckers met me? Have you met me?
No, now you can hug people.
I've hugged
but,
Marcus
you know,
a bunch. I'm a
I
hugger.
don't know.
We're all huggers on this
Me
show.
too. I'm a hugger. Yeah.
I am very affectionate with my male friends because I don't care about that because I know who I am.
Well, dude,
So
the minute one of my guy friends that I hug thinks that I want to fuck him, I'm like, bro, come on.
That would actually go kind of south. Kind of weird.
Like, you know.
Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. There's a whole stream of me and Marcus saying the most.
And I'll hug anybody. I will hug anybody. I am not fucking, you know. That was the worst part about COVID.
There was a period of time where Marcus and Jamie couldn't sit next to each other because they would play this game of gay chicken.
They would just try to like. I mean, and it's cool if y'all want to. Here's the thing: when we
at
start
one
doing
point
shows,
we adopted a little girl.
When we start doing shows live again, if Marcus and Jamie want to sit next to each other, and if they want to do the show with each other's hands on the other's fucking thighs, I think that's okay.
I mean,
no, it's not okay. You have to set up a video and charge extra. You don't just let that go.
Okay, you're right, Charles. We still have an OnlyFans that we're letting rot on the floor. We've been fucking up big time. We've been fucking up big time, Charles. We've had an OnlyFans for over a year, just completely gone to waste. It's got
hand on thigh content. You kidding? I would watch that content all day.
Do we just have an under the table cam?
How many times has Jamie put his finger? How many times has Jamie put his finger in my mouth? How many times?
Oh, that's
watch the podcast for free, but you got to pay for that under the table cam. Bro. Premium rate, bro.
Oh shit! I'm sweating right now.
Marcus,
this flower is
Marcus, open your mouth. Your mouth, Marcus.
Hold on. Now,
oh man, and no one's paying for it. No one's paying for it.
We can't give that away.
Just a little preview of the District Dog Safe Studios under the table.
Under the
Only
table.
fans can.
Oh my
So,
God.
Jamie, should I play the TikTok now? Jamie, should I play the TikTok? Should I play that TikTok?
Anyways, all this to
Hashtag
go with
scissor
the fact
fighting.
that I found this
I
TikTok
podcast barefoot.
that embodies everything that Marcus was. Hey, that's how you make the money, podcast.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, Val, what's your feet look like? I might be that man.
No, stop.
I gotta tell you,
Jamie, I was about to say, take a picture, send Jamie 10 pictures of feet.
Not those.
No, damn it, what I was gonna say is send Jamie 10 pictures of feet, but only one of those pictures is your feet, and see if you can figure it out.
You know what? Here's the sad part about it.
Would you put these in your mouth, Jamie?
We'll
That's
do
the
that
only
next
question.
week on the
Would
show.
you
We'll
put
do
these
that
in your
next
mouth?
week.
Would you put these in your mouth?
Val, I have pictures of your feet on my phone.
Oh no, you don't, dude.
I'm joking. That's a pure
Wait,
violation.
no, my question was voluntarily.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I was like, damn, Jamie, Val let you take pictures of her feet?
Race Chasers podcast has a strict no free feet policy. It's actually
No
on
free
our
feet.
socials.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay by the toe.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta pay.
Real.
Look, if you're gonna make it happen, make it
in
happen.
this day and age, like you can't just be giving away the piggies.
Mm-hmm. 4 podcasters, 41 toes.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. Now you gotta guess who's
the lucky one.
Where's this going? Who's getting that extra 50?
Who's the lucky one?
All right, Jamie, I'm gonna play that TikTok now, right?
All right, wait. So to interrupt. Marcus is the gentleman in the back, and this is him during the Super Bowl. Please enjoy.
I'm just sticking twisted! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. You too much. Twist that dick! Twist his dick! Twist his dick! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dick twist!
That is absolutely.
That was Marcus for
100%.
3 hours.
Marcus finger fighting.
Marcus energy.
For 3 hours.
And that was at a curling game?
Yo! Oh, segue.
Curling now. Oh my god.
Wait.
From Twisted Dicks, and now we're going to talk about curling.
Yo, if I see someone get their dick twisted in curling, it's either going to be the greatest moment in curling or the worst moment in curling.
Sweep.
The thing about curling is like, could you imagine? We've all heard this joke, being black, telling your mom you want to go curling, and she's like, "Oh, so you want to sweep that fucking ice, but she's not going to sweep the house?" Like, just like watching.
As a white person, I've never heard that joke.
I was gonna say, I don't think we've all heard that joke.
See, there we go. I'm just saying, look,
But I'm as happy I have now.
So can I just say something real quick? I am dating someone who shall not be named, who did not know that Jamaica had a bobsled team, did not know the history behind said team. Had never is a child.
She not know who John
Disney,
Candy
had
is?
never seen Cool Runnings.
Gosh, I wish there was a way in under 2 hours you could explain to her.
Right. There we go. I like this
But
guy.
my segue into this, using that to segue into, I am waiting now. We had talked about it off air about everybody's obsession with curling. I am waiting for, like, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 2032. I might have the math wrong. 2032, the first all black, the Jamaican curling team.
Yeah.
Yo, that would be.
We need to find a way. We got to talk to Disney. We got to make this happen.
I feel like I could write the movie now.
Government.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We got to get.
Maybe I should just go actually make it.
Jamaicans on ice.
Wait. You guys want to? Okay. A genius idea has just come to me.
Okay.
Can I share it?
Yes.
Yes,
Patent pending. Don't steal our shit, y'all.
Okay. So, my last name is Gushue, which is from Newfoundland, Canada, which is not a lot of last names Gushue, but someone who does have the last name Gushue is Brad Gushue, who is the skipper of the Canadian Olympic curling team that is winning the Olympics.
What?
Which I don't really have any relation to, but I do think this means that I'm primed to be the person to go to Jamaica to try and put together a curling team.
Oh my God, you fucking John Candy. You're
it.
John fucking Candy.
Do it.
Oh my God.
And I'm just saying, like, what do they have right off the coast of Jamaica? Cruise ships, and they have shuffleboard on cruise ships.
Oh my God, the way this is all
just
coming
like,
together, I am.
You know,
Look,
it's just an idea.
Look at God, because
I am already in tears, and we're just workshopping. My heartstrings are already just being yanked right out of my fucking chest. Like,
also, it doesn't even matter what Jamaican you grab, because like if you look at any curling team, they all look like they got drunk one time and ended up at the Olympics.
Yo, the American team, these fucking hipster looking ass dudes,
Bro, they all look like they own a
drive a Peterbilt truck.
They all look like they own a hardware store, or like somebody's wife just had their third kid. They ended up at like the Chili's.
No. So all the other curling teams, these dudes look like they do this as their like they look like they do X as like their full-time job, and then they curl. But the American curling team, it's like, nah, this is all these motherfuckers do. They curl. They curl and they drink light beer so that they can curl. Like,
they have a lot of suspenders.
They all make their own beer.
They all make their own beer.
No, a lot of them don't drink beer that good.
The curling thing itself is yeast, and they're yeasting in that thing, so they're like trying to fix the yeast.
I don't like that word, Marcus.
So we got cool running.
I don't like that word at all. It's up there with moist. I'm not a fan.
Ooh, you're a moist guy?
Moist.
Are you yeasting on a motherfucker? No, man. I just yeasted.
I can't wait for yeast to come up in Wordle.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I got a yeast infection?
I mean,
where?
Here we are. This is why we don't.
No, but what's the opposite of shocked?
I mean,
right. Ladies and gentlemen,
what's the thesaurus? What's the
Marcus
opposite?
found a way. Somehow, some way.
I got a yeast infection, and it was
to
horrible.
get himself a yeast infection.
It was horrible.
Oh my
But
God.
how?
Yo,
why do I want to know?
So I was 19 years old.
No, don't answer the question. Don't answer the question.
Marcus
He
was sitting on his porch eating
offline.
granulated sugar by the spoonful out of a 1 pound bag.
I'm clearly outvoted.
Continue, Marcus.
Look, Marcus can tell this story, but he has to do it like Sophia from the Golden Girls.
Stop it. Yes.
Delaware, 2002. My parents' front porch.
Just a young girl just out here having a good time. Good, Marcus.
I will not do that because I cannot do that. So
How
therefore,
are
I will
you
not do that.
baking bread out of your penis?
So I was 19, met this girl in North Carolina. We fucked like rabbits and rabbits and rabbits.
Rabbits not wearing raincoats.
Yes, exactly. So we started dating, whatever. We keep fucking. We want to see each other like every couple of weeks and just fuck. It'd be like fuck for four or 5 days straight. So she got a yeast infection. Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. So she got a yeast infection. It was in my. So I thought she gave me crabs. Turns out she gave me a yeast infection, and so when she talked to her doctor,
she just gave you biscuits. She just gave you crab cakes.
So when she went to her doctor, she said,
Marcus, that's gotta read, nigga.
She gave him the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Gotta read, nigga.
Extra parsley. Extra parsley.
Yeah, that's Sarah Lee. Yeah, the potato bread.
I feel like you guys like banged really hard for 6 days, and then she got a yeast infection, and then she gave you a yeast infection as being like, oh, we banged for a week, and then 9 months later she had a baby, and then she just gave me this baby. Like, you're a little responsible for that yeast infection, too. That's all I'm saying.
I totally gave it to her. I'm not lying. But basically, her doctor told me to jerk off with
Oh, wait a second. We just went from, I got a yeast infection from this girl to, yeah, I gave it. You Rick James talking about putting your feet on motherfuckers' couches. Put my feet on his couch, man. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah,
so you just go.
Like, you just literally Rick James.
Marcus is out here giving bitches yeast infections and shit. Like, we gonna
oh my God, not a safe word in sight.
Quotation mark gonorrhea.
I already forgot mine. What is it?
Mine was
pixelated. Pixelated.
Pixelated. Jamie, I was gonna say you should just change your handle on all social medias to Pixelated Bukkake.
I'm just saying. And look,
what is that?
Mark is giving some girl a yeast infection.
No. No, that's the yeast infection chilling on Marcus.
Dude.
Hey, Jamie.
Sometimes you gotta take the pussy. Oh shit!
Revolution.
Look, 5 seasons in, I haven't used my safe word once.
Revolution.
That's nasty.
Dutch Master. Did you say Dutch Master?
I did not say Dutch Master.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I said that's nasty.
Nah, but dude, for real, curling is low key fucking baller as shit, dude. I loved it. It was, I think, like, it was legitimately my favorite part of the Olympics because it was the perfect thing to
always.
It was the perfect thing to have on when I was either way too fucked up and like passing out on the couch, or when I was hungover and trying to, like, you know, I can transfer from the bed to the couch and I could put this on and watch this with one eye open and kind of weed my way back into humanity.
I know
something very soothing about it.
I said this during the pre-show, but like, honestly, it is just white people trying to feel relevant every 4 years. Like, if you look at how sexy everybody is in like the Summer Olympics, it's like abs and like legs, and they bring out their Tongan dude. That,
yo,
like,
we're gonna
I'm
have.
not gay. I'm not gay, but I would get that man some pussy. Like
Summer Olympics,
like just like everybody fine and shit, and then you get the Winter Olympics, and then like Shaun White is the sex symbol, which is like being like carrot.
No, stop. I got like, 2 words.
These motherfuckers is so funny looking, and I know what bitch you about to bring up. She cute though, but she like, I feel like her coochie sideways.
Stop it. Stop it. Revolution, motherfucker.
Like,
what is wrong with you?
Man, nobody's like, oh my God.
All I was going to say,
so sexy.
Have you seen,
like,
have you seen the thighs? Have you seen the thighs on a speed skater?
There's only one thigh.
Speed skating's pretty.
And Val has proven my point. And as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, fuck these niggas.
Oh my God, dude.
I have a theory why curling is more popular now than in previous Winter Olympics.
Why is that?
I'm listening.
Because of the confluence of like technology and culture that is ASMR.
Okay.
Ooh,
that's a good segment.
Keep going.
Because if you think about the sound of a 40-pound rock slowly sliding down ice till it stops on like a point the size, like smaller than a dime, like the sound of that, right, is like one of the things that I think is appealing about having it on, even just in the background.
And even when
there were no even studies about ASMR until after 2013.
Facts.
Like it wasn't, so like I think
that's why golf is so like when you're hungover. Golf when you're fucked up and hungover on the couch, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Well, and also they wouldn't even had the audio technology to capture it 20 years, to capture it 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I always figured that it was popular, just like I feel like every hold my beer sport is popular. Yeah. Because like, all right, like how do you create curling? There's 2 really drunk guys and they got some rocks. I'm gonna get this bitch over here, and the other guy's like, "Hold my beer, I got you." Like, and it just keeps going.
No. Here's what it is.
Like,
it was
like golf is clearly created by a hold my beer culture. Scottish.
I mean, it was Scottish.
I'm gonna take the stick, and I'm gonna hit this rock, and I'm gonna get it to right.
I'm gonna take the no.
It was. Said, hold on,
wait, I want to hear Boo. I want to hear Boo's origin story, but I want you to do it as if you're explaining it to a group of people who've never left Jamaica.
I can still hear you. I just need a more yell.
Fuck. Okay, hold on a second.
Okay, ready? That right? A possible origin story for curling for people who have possibly never left Jamaica.
We are the
Right, but I
Jamaicans,
mean,
Bob
okay, so here's the
Clifton.
thing. Having never left Jamaica, that means that they are still familiar with the concept of shuffleboard. So
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna use shuffleboard as my, imagine you're playing shuffleboard.
No, but first you have to get to the invention of shuffleboard. Then,
no,
right? Because you're talking about we just started with there's two people with rocks and beers. You gotta at least you can't be like, and now all of a sudden there's shuffleboard.
Well, wait. Are we talking about me going to modern day Jamaica and trying to convince them? Or are we talking about Jamaica?
I think if you were gonna set I think just what would the origin story for it be? If you were trying to, I don't know, how do you explain it in a way that doesn't have then explain the creation of shuffleboard at least. So you know what I mean?
How about this? What I would do is from a completely Disney mindset. I'm trying to workshop.
Yeah. Well, we have to sell it.
You got a white guy. He's either American or British. Who is down on his luck.
Canadian.
He might have been good at something at some point in time. He might have been really good or famous for something at one point in time, but has either squandered it or did something controversial to fuck it all up or whatever.
Yeah, probably did something racist.
I mean, it's Disney. So,
some of that. So, so it's all racist. Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He voted for Obama 3 times. It's totally cool.
His mom also had to die.
He's one of the good whites. It's totally cool.
Good white. One of the good whites.
But, he's, maybe this is his last chance. He's bartending at some fucking resort in Jamaica, and he's trying to hustle people on shuffleboard or whatever. And maybe he comes across some dude that works at the resort and, they become friends through shuffleboard. And then all of a sudden, they're watching the Olympics.
That's
and
the same job.
They both have this idea. Because this is how you make it non-racist. These two buddies who bonded over shuffleboard are see curling. And, maybe they just watched Cool Runnings, or some shit too. And then the fucking Olympics come on.
Definitely has to happen.
So now Disney can piggyback on the fucking shit. You're welcome, motherfuckers. Then they put together the team. They, support. How are we going to, and they got to travel somewhere to train. They got to because there ain't no curling facilities on the island of Jamaica.
Yeah, so that's why they take the cruise ship to Norway or whatever.
White guy uses all of his former Olympic contacts or sport contacts to get them access to a place where they can fucking get into curling on the ground floor. Shenanigans ensue. There's a training montage with lots of cool reggae music and shit, and then they make it to the trials, Olympic trials,
I'm picturing this, and all I hear is my little body, the teaching my mind.
It's just the whole soundtrack is dance hall. The whole soundtrack is mid to late 90s to early to mid 2000s dance hall. That's but
it would have to be about making a better. There's already a Jamaican curling team, so it would have to be about making a better Jamaican curling team.
Stop! Is there really a Jamaican curling team? Charles, come on, don't toy with me.
No, there really
can't. That shit.
Yeah.
The thing I would enjoy the most would be watching the Jamaican curling team talk.
Okay, Charles.
While they do this,
because you opened up a whole nother thing now. Because if there is a Jamaican fucking curling team and they qualified for this Winter Olympics, and I did not see them.
Jamaicans curl. That's what it says on there.
They made it to the Olympics.
Please tell me that's a hashtag. Please tell me that's a hashtag.
They ain't get no airtime? They ain't give the Jamaican curling team no airtime?
You wonder why? Because they were cussing everybody to fuck out the entire goddamn
What
time.
The blood clot is so cold to get out. Gonna get down with this screw face shit, man.
Some Norwegian bitch walked by and all you heard was,
man, I'm upset.
You heard that T-second.
Dude, I want you to know right now, between now and the next Winter Olympics, between now and the next Winter Olympics, I will be stalking the Jamaican curling team. Sorry, bobsled team. Sorry, bobsled team. Y'all still get some love too. Y'all still get some love too. But Jamaican curling team, y'all are on my radar. I'm following you on Twitter. I'm following your
Jamaican curling. It's on Twitter at Jamaican curling.
Oh my God, yes.
Where's
We
my
can make
phone?
Jamaican
On
curling.
Facebook,
Yeah,
they're
we're
curling
trending
Jamaica.
Jamaican curling.
2026, bitches.
I need it.
Right? Jamaican curling 2026. I want a Jamaican curling.
I don't know if this
jersey.
is real. I think this is maybe not real. Good,
Yeah,
we can still make our movie. Phew. Okay, good. Movie's on. Okay.
Movie's on. So apparently, just a little side.
I just broke Boo's heart though. Sorry, Boo.
Apparently,
so fucking broken right now.
The bobsled team, the Jamaican bobsled team, made its first appearance in the Olympics this year after 22 years. Wait, what's it say?
They didn't qualify for like a long ass time.
Yeah, it's been 24 years since they've been
They made a fuck ton of Coca-Cola commercials.
Yeah. But nah, dude, it was really insane to like be sitting next to someone who like we watched the Jamaicans bobsled, and I was like, she was like, Jamaica has a team? Yo, look at these microbrewing ass motherfuckers. Look at these put that back up, Marcus. Look at these microbrewing
Oh my
ass
God, it's
motherfuckers.
awful.
Look at them.
Show the Canadian team. I want to see the Canadian team.
Oh, dude, the Canadian team, they all look like they sell real estate, bro.
They look exactly
They all look like they sell real estate. Or, give boating lessons or rent snowmobiles or some shit.
I haven't caught any of it this year. Too close to home,
I want the audio from the Jamaican curling team, because that's where
I am so upset that I did not get to watch Jamaicans curl during this Winter Olympics. Top of the list of things I'm mad about that I never expected to be in 2022.
Top of things I didn't know was going to ever happen, and now I'm going to set a reminder for 4 years.
Oh shit!
Like, 4 years.
No, but also I was wrong. There wasn't one. But no, there also isn't one. You got that part.
There is not.
No, I was wrong. No.
Our hopes and dreams are still alive.
No, but yes, but our movie we can still make money. Yeah.
Dude,
so yeah.
Come on, Jamaica! Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get some Jamaicans curling.
Yo, cuz these men
dude, just think about it. Stop. The way that they yell at each other when they're like sweeping and shit, all the directions. Just imagine that, but in patois, dude. Come on. Anytime I get to hear Jamaican fucking pop off on some shit, I am fucking stoked. I'm in a
Oh man, yeah, a curling dance hall song would be pretty.
Dude, the way that they would come out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
What the fuck? Add some jerk to this rock, motherfucker.
And you know say you know Icky man, log on. And step on Chichi man, dance with your dance and a burn out a freaky man, log on.
The only problem is
welcome to the Winter Olympics.
It wasn't nobody. The only problem with that entire video is it wasn't no like 5'2" Jamaican man on top of like an 8-foot speaker.
Listen, I had fucking 2 minutes to find that video. Hey, cunt. I had 2 minutes.
No, Marcus, that was great. I'm surprised we didn't get shut down for it because.
We're gonna get shut down for it. We're gonna get shut down for it, or somebody.
So hold on, you were talking about ASMR.
To play that music.
So you were talking about the ASMR whole thing. So I got one of those TikToks. Boo, I actually downloaded this one for you because it's your boy. It's your boy in the woods.
Oh,
boy in the woods.
Love
Oh, this guy. Yeah, man.
Wow.
So baby slice that. I'm totally straight.
He can probably win it. Fuck out of this one.
I won it all.
Oh
wait, did that box say men pot?
I hope so.
I'm gonna put it in.
I think it did.
Fucking done. Fucking done. Oh.
So what we asked, what was the name?
I'm gonna throw this out here real
hungry.
fast. I'm gonna throw this out here real fast.
Oh, men with the pot.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, man with the pot.
No, I'm gonna throw this out here real fast, and I did not mean to do this. I made possibly the most feminine busting nut noise when he dropped that steak. Cause like he put it down, and I went, oh.
No, when he pulled the bone out, I think I gasped. When he pulled the bone out he pulled the T-bone out, I was like,
my pussy is wet right now, yo.
I'm like, yo, bro, wherever you are in the woods, I'm gonna come find you and
Grab his dick and twist it.
Well done. Well done.
And Marcus fucking holy.
Yeah, I guess make sure you bring Marcus with you.
Marcus, I don't think you ever had better timing. There's never been a moment in my fucking life where Marcus has had that much good timing. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
He ain't good at his job.
We got to record that, right? That is recorded, okay? Can someone do some time
It was around 1:30. Let's go 1:30:22.
We always forget to do this when funny shit happens.
oh my god.
Hey, Charles, I got this.
At the end of the year show, we have to talk about this.
What, friend?
Oh man.
Hey, you guys, what do me and Marcus have in common?
Rocket Man.
No, we're both white men.
Duh.
Also, Rocket Man. Shit.
Boo, you back?
Be a long, long time.
Oh, I can do that.
I'm not gonna be right from that for a while. That was
You know what, Marcus, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now.
that was so well
I've
timed.
never been more impressed with you.
Like, no, dude, I'm scared it's all downhill from here. That was so amazing.
Well, we might as well just end the show.
Yeah. Hey, while we're still hot, I want to take this opportunity now to thank everybody who's been watching, especially if it's your first time tuning in. Please keep coming back and like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. We are the District of Misfits Show on Twitter. We are at DC Misfits. Go to our YouTube channel, the District of Misfits Show. Like and subscribe. Watch all of our content, especially the other stuff produced by District Dogface Studios. Then you can go over to Twitch, hang out. Yeah, to everybody on Twitch, District of Misfits. Go to CrushingDC.com, buy some gear, look fresh doing it. And then if you're interested in being a guest on this show or creating a podcast of your own, we can make that happen. Go to districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. And never did I ever expect a conversation about curling to take on the life that it has on this show.
Mr. Gushue, I would like to thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
You are the wind beneath our wings right now. You are the wind in our sails. You are the butt to our naked.
I just did a whole core workout in the last 10 minutes, man.
It's such a joy. I needed the serotonin. Thank you all so much for having me.
My abs are like, really, dude?
Shit.
So it's almost it's almost meme time.
Oh shit.
Me and Jamie.
Well, before we do the memes and stuff, I mean, okay, so we've talked about your podcast, Charles. Like, you're also more than just the podcast. Like, you're a choreographer, you're a dancer. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
Thank you, Val, voice of God.
Yes,
why she's
so glad you've taken an interest.
That is why she's here.
Hey, guys.
Did you just get a Grubhub delivery or some shit?
No. Did
you deal?
No. I'm my own dealer.
I wasn't gonna say dealer, Jamie.
Yes, you were. You lying ass bitch.
Allegedly.
No, there's some young lady down the hall screaming at the top of her lungs. Screaming at the top of her lungs. Why won't you give me more dick?
Please send her that meme. That video.
Have his dick and twist it. Oh.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I need 5 minutes to be nosy.
Yes.
No, yeah, you just turn your camera
Perhaps
off, mute
also
yourself,
take
then
your
you come
camera
back.
outside.
Because she is
also
banging.
don't forget to record it on your phone so you can send it to Marcus and we can play it on the show.
I'm not recording shit because I don't keep evidence.
Oh, yeah, this might be
Send it to me.
this could be a crime of passion in progress.
I will look. You ever go from like having a good time to becoming a witness?
I mean, I've watched people get arrested and get dragged out of the car myself.
I'm just saying, I'll be back. Give me a minute.
I'm tired
of him.
You heard it here.
I can't. I'm just waiting now. I can do nothing but wait and hear the rest of the story when he gets back. This is where my brain is now. Yeah, I'm also.
Let's discuss your dancing and your.
Yes, tell us all the things.
Yeah, so my background is a dancer, choreographer. I grew up here in DC. Went to Ellington for high school.
No shit, you did? I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I did.
When did you?
Yeah, I think me and me did, Val. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I was drunk.
When did you graduate?
03.
Okay, right on.
And then I went and like did dancing and choreography, mostly interested in like making dance theater, making work for dance. But recently, well, there's a whole nother story that I definitely won't get into this evening because it's 11:45. But I was briefly running a residency for a woman named Karen, and it's as bad as that. It's worse even than that can possibly sound in upstate New York in the middle of Trump country. That left with us leaving in the middle of the night, me and my wife and our 2-year-old in the van, packed. So since then, I've moved into the world of both I've not been doing a lot of art since the pandemic. Mostly a lot of my performance making really relies on working with other people. And now I've just been trying to delete debt and build capital, working a full-time job and still trying to figure out how to be creative, which has been in a couple of ways. One of which I did this project about a year ago now with a furniture design company called Mound, where we put together, we did a one-day sort of dance improvisation, video, photo, furniture shoot. And that was a really fun project. I collaborated with Robert, who's also one of the hosts of Race Chasers podcast and is a choreographer at House of Bambi and That Girl Bambi, along with Mound is the furniture design company, and as well as a couple of local dancers. But since then, I haven't had any kind of project. I've mostly just been trying to figure out how to stay creative while also being a parent and having a full-time job during the pandemic, which has been a lot of recently thrift fashion and personal style. So that's where I think I've done a lot of my most creative expression, has just been putting outfits together recently.
Again, can you guys watch my baby?
I'm sorry.
Wrong button. Speaking of your podcast, where, if anybody's interested, where can you be found? Where are you streaming?
Yeah, so you can find us on iTunes at Race Chasers Podcast. Don't confuse us with Willem and Alaska's Race Chaser Podcast. Theirs is not a fantasy drag race league podcast. They are famous drag queens, but ours is not that. Ours is more fun. You can also find us on SoundCloud if you don't do the iTunes thing. Also, just Race Chasers Podcast.
I will say,
and on Instagram.
I record a show every Monday. I don't even watch Race Chasers. I had before. I like the show, but I've learned so much, and these motherfuckers are actually funny as shit. I find myself laughing out loud during their show. Sometimes they have to stop the show and be like, "What are you saying?" I'm like, "I'm just fucking laughing at you fuckers."
Thanks, Mike.
I'm not even talking to you guys. I'm just laughing. So, yeah,
well, I mean, I think that's definitely the thing is we became best friends through doing this podcast over the last. So this is our 11th season, and literally best friends. The four of us, I don't talk to anyone more than I talk to the three of them, and so really the podcast is just
your wife. So yes.
Yeah, and then exactly, and then another couple, Robert and Daniel, who I went to grad school for dance with. Robert and I were both in grad school at the same time. And Daniel's a lawyer.
Where'd you go to grad school?
To University of Michigan.
Damn.
Where I got my MFA.
Juwan Howard. Coach Juwan Howard
Smack the shit out my man.
Motherfuckers on the court, dude.
All right, so real fast. I had
that sounds like sports, and yes.
So yeah.
So hold on. No. I have the video.
Curling again?
Yeah, we're back to curling.
I have the videos of his choreography. Shit, I can't even say the word. Of the videos of the furniture. So I'm gonna play.
Just show number 1.
Number 1? You just want to show number
1? Yeah,
one?
the one with the green. Just show the one with the table. And if you have headphones, put them on. This is the sound is done by this incredible sound designer, Nellie Anderson. And I love it. She did a great job.
All right, let's see if it plays. Where's the video? Oh, there it is.
Here it is. Oh wait, not this one. Not this one. This one's like 2 minutes long. Sorry. Go to the shorter one. It's the one right before that one, probably. It's also a green tape. I think it's number 1.
That was supposed to be number 1. You know what? I was wrong. That was number 4. This is number 1.
Okay, that's what I thought. Nope, that's the same one.
God damn it! It's not the same one.
That's a different one. That's a different one. Number 3. Try number 3.
I'm just gonna push this one. Tell me yes or no.
Okay, great.
Marcus peaked.
If they're not labeled, asshole, shut up.
Next one. I mean, they're not, next one.
Next one. Well, the last
yeah,
one.
This is it.
Here we go. God damn it.
And
this is it. This is the one I want to show.
There's the green tape.
So yeah, there's 2 other short videos of 2 other furniture pieces, and then one longer one of the 3 furniture pieces. And that's Greg David. They're a dance artist based in DC, who you should totally check out, and Maggie Lazowski. Yeah.
Yo, the underside of that table with the drip effect is
really dope shit.
Yeah. It almost it's almost off-putting, but like equally like I'm a weird. I want to touch it. Issues.
Like I want to.
If there's too many holes in something, it grosses me out. Like
oh,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
Porsophobia
gross me out. Like if I.
So August Neuschler is the furniture designer, and I just saw on his Instagram that he's did like these like 8-tiered bookcases in black like that with the drips, and they're so
I want to see that. I could get it.
Like, the only problem is, what if
it's visually intriguing, but almost like if it was any more intense, I'd be like, I can't.
Yeah.
Art's wild like that, man. I
just have to touch it all the time. Like
and that it did make me want to like, what does that feel like? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that was the goal, is to like really give a tactile experience too through. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh man, speaking of that. Yeah, so you are not someone who likes to look at picking videos, then?
Picking videos?
Yeah, like people like there's like a whole culture. There's a whole.
Are we talking about like
pimple
popping and that type of shit?
Popping and
yeah, like skin picking videos and like pimple popping videos and extraction videos.
Ear wax extraction.
Okay.
Blackhead removal. Ingrown hair removal. Cysts. Pimple popping.
Yeah, all of them.
I love it all.
Love it.
I can't.
I just got marketed to me on TikTok. I can't remember what it was called, but it's basically a pumice stone rock that you pick stuff out of like goo.
Oh wait, I don't know if I need that. That's weird.
Dude.
It's like getting to do it like yourself. I gotta find it. I'll find it.
No, please don't.
I'm curious. There's a fine line.
I played with that. I played with that for a little while at least.
Yeah.
Jamie, what happened with your neighbor? Did you?
So I ran outside. I ran outside because I saw the red.
By the way, you've been referred to as Mr. Olympia.
Hello.
In the comments.
It's not the first time.
I'm Jamie.
More hoes than Zeus, baby. More hoes than Zeus. Let me tell you right now. Look, Marcus knows how good this dick is anyway.
It's okay.
No. So the cops showed up, so I went outside instead of that way or whatever. And then I saw the cops go in. And then, so we're going to call her Miss Tanya.
The cops were like, get on the ground and give her that dick,
Right, that's the funniest shit. But as I'm outside, I'm listening to the cops. I'm listening to the cops talking. The cops were like, here we are for this dumb shit, this fucking building again, these fucking college kids. And I'm like, God, I didn't see if she was white, but please, I will sit at your feet and worship you if she is white.
Was she?
But then all of a sudden I heard, and we're going to call this black lady Miss Tanya, go, I'm sick of these fucking white bitches. And I was like, ooh, shit, yes. So this stops for a second, and like I see the cops come in, then they come back out with a 5'2", probably 200-pound white woman. And she is screaming at them to go fuck themselves, that they don't know what type of relationship they have. Then all of a sudden walks out, of course, a 6'5" black guy. I was like, bruh, you this what we doing right now.
You can't like make this shit up. Right?
He's like, I just met her on U Street 2 days ago.
No, because the dude, when he opened up my front door, like literally he ducked under that bitch, and I was like, God damn it. He was like, I'm not pressing charges. You know, I broke up with her a couple weeks ago. It's cool. And I was like, see, you just out here pounding the fuck out of this fat leprechaun bitch. And now she's ready to kill you and everybody. You got to bona fide stalker, bro. I'm going to tell you, Cass. I'm going to tell you. And then, they didn't put her in the car. They just made her go into her car. And then, he walked back in the building, Marcus, and me and this dude made eye contact.
You need to have that shit queued up, because you know what that is. She's domestic, and instead of putting her in the car, they let her get to her car. What is that, Marcus?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, right, Marcus? Come on.
Damn,
I wasn't paying attention.
So, thank you. Oh,
there we go. Still
got it on deck. I love it. Still got it
on deck.
That thing stays on deck. That thing stays on deck. It stays on deck just like this.
When they oh, you motherfucker.
Clowncore is coming back in a big way, actually.
Did it ever go away? Did it ever go
away?
Clowncore?
Well, no, on the runways. That's everywhere this season.
Clowncore?
Yeah.
Jamie, you like clowncore, right?
I'm just imagining a hardcore show with people moshing and some dude throwing spin kicks and back fists at people and shit.
Let's produce that event. I'm ready.
So I'm going to start playing. So we got...
I've got the collars.
Now. I'm moving the show along. I post things to our Instagram all the time, and we got banned. Or this one got rejected on Instagram.
We got banned from Instagram for some shit that you posted. I can't wait
Who
to
the
see
fucking
this.
nugget?
You got banned for that?
Right?
For that?
No. They were saying it was about. They offered us suicide help. They gave us a bunch of numbers for suicide help.
You posted You posted that on our Instagram page, and they took that as a cry for help and you needing a link to a suicide hotline. I just want to make sure I got this right.
No, yes, correct.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Oh, man.
Glitch in the Matrix, perhaps, maybe.
I put that on my the live feed, whatever the fuck that shit's called. What's it called?
The story? Your story or your
the
reel?
story. I put that on my story, and my black ass got no information about that bullshit. And I feel like Marcus, fuck you.
But that wasn't on.
No, but that was on the district.
On our page.
District Misfits. It was on District
Misfits Instagram.
Yep.
Which you're not.
Dude, they flagged Marcus. They flagged Marcus. They did not flag me.
Yo, okay.
First thing first, that's dark.
Can we talk about Eileen Gu for a minute, just briefly before we run out of time? Because while it's still the Olympics and shit. Y'all seen Eileen Gu? Are y'all familiar with her?
Is that the Chinese
I'm
American?
Googling
She
her.
is the darling. She is the darling who I believe is American born and raised, but she's Chinese on her mom's side and has been repping. She's repping China in the freestyle skiing, and NBC cannot get enough of this girl. Like,
neither can Fox.
even if she wasn't meddling, the way that she looks and the way that she has been marketed, like, they are fucking obsessed. Like, as obsessed as they would be with any blonde hair, blue-eyed, like, you know, because the Winter Olympics always loves that when an American, you know, woman comes in and is killing it. But, like, they have been giving her probably more press, even though she's repping for China. And I just thought that was really interesting. That was the one thing that, like, I picked up on it last week while I was, like, half drunk watching them do 720s and backflips and shit on skis and doing the entire thing backwards, which I was like, oh, that's a thing now. We don't going forwards. It's some rookie bullshit. Like, we got to do everything
right. We got to do it
backwards. Like, but yeah.
Not curling.
Marcus, are you Googling? Are you binging Eileen Gu?
Do you see me moving?
No.
Yeah.
You know, I just
if your hands are moving, Marcus, I cannot see them because they are off camera.
Whoever the fuck that
get down to the table,
Cam. Whoever the fuck Marcus's FBI
dude.
agent has to have the roughest time on Sundays.
Who?
Like, whoever Marcus's FBI agent is monitoring his like computer is having the roughest time on Sundays. Like, just sitting there watching Marcus go through all the shit we make him bing. The amount of time that he keeps showing that evil troll of a bitch, Marjorie Green, fucking feet. Like,
every time Marcus shows that picture, an angel gets its wings ripped off and shoved down their throats. It's terrible. That's if you're into religiosity stuff, you know.
Religiosity stuff.
I sent you a rock picking video.
Yes.
You did? Where?
Yeah, to the Gmail. I just responded to the Gmail with it.
Okay, give me a sec.
She's super.
I mean, just if you want it.
She is. She's beautiful.
God damn it! Stop going to that thing.
That's not her.
That is not her. That's racist, Marcus.
That is a 5-year-old.
Actually, no, that might be her when she was really young. She does have a Red Bull sponsor.
Listen, that was the only picture with fucking download. That's her. God damn.
That was the only picture you could get off of Bing.
Yeah, that's
Who's been like all over every other fucking media outlet for the last fucking 10 days.
Bing, you're gonna make us go to Google.
Good job, Bing. Good job. That's the only picture of her y'all can fucking find. Fuck out of here.
You've been so good to it.
2022, Marcus.
I couldn't listen to you guys.
I sent you a picture.
Bing, we're trying. Bing, we're trying to put y'all on the map, but you won't let us.
I have an inch left of this Magnum of Sutter Home wine.
That's what she said.
Sutter Home.
And I am not gonna lie to y'all, I'm fucked up right
now. Welcome home.
It's the outside.
Like, I feel positive but nasty. Like, somebody called me Miss Janet. Like, somebody called me.
You said I feel positive but nasty. He said, no, my first name ain't baby. It's Janet.
Hey, it's fucking fantastic.
Hey,
this shit is great.
She was like, oh my God,
anyway,
he's still going.
Bring that shit, bro. Come on, let's get this party going. Start it.
Hold on, what?
I can't believe Marcus is having this hard of a time finding a picture of an Olympic gold medalist.
I am not paying attention to that anymore. I'm downloading a video.
Downloading what video?
Oh no.
Charles sent me.
Oh.
Sorry.
Way to
what
go,
do you
Charles.
Want me to look for now?
Sorry.
I'm kidding.
After midnight, I stopped being wind beneath your wings and start clawing you down. I'm just gonna start sending Marcus really hard things to download on all different kinds of communication. I sent it to you via Instagram. Remember?
I got your shit.
I sent it via LinkedIn Messenger.
LinkedIn Messenger.
I sent it on your MySpace.
It's on the Hotmail.
Just pull it up on my live journal.
There you go. Even that's not like the best picture ever, but like when they showed her, I was like, who the fuck is this chick? She don't look Chinese. And I was like, boo, that's racist. But like, yeah, she's Chinese on her mom's side, and she's apparently like the Olympic darling, which also like not to embolden anybody, but there was definitely like, China's weird. China's fucked up. China's got like labor camps. You know, China's got a lot of fucked up shit going on there.
Like,
and people are like, how are the Olympics even able to be here, et cetera, et cetera. And
money,
I mean, that
dollar bills, y'all.
I mean, that shit is tons and tons of money. These deals are made years and years in advance. You know, like who fucking knows? But yeah, and not to get like too deep because it's a Sunday and we're not trying to have like super heavy conversations. But I definitely thought it was super weird in 2022 with relations between China and the U.S. being what they are. Like, here's this girl that is kind of like the bridge that like both countries can like froth over, you know, like Americans be like, well, she's really American, but she's, you know, and the Chinese could be like, see, we're still superior because we have more.
Look what can only be produced because China and America.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Shut the fuck up. I'm playing a video Charles sent me.
It better
Charles,
be good.
Preface.
I hope it is. Oh, this is just a rock. I mean. No, it needs no preface. It needs no preface. Yeah.
Let her rip, Mark.
I'm addicted to this.
React.
Not in a literal medical sense, but I don't think I can live without it.
Yeah, this is the rock picking video.
I don't like that sound at all. No.
Oh wait, was that all of it? Oh shoot, sorry.
That's all it was.
Dude. Oh well, dang it. Well, there's better ones, but like, yeah, Sticky Party is them on TikTok.
Not in a literal medical sense.
I don't mind watching it. I don't want to do it. And
oh man, don't you want to do it?
Out of a rock, it's weird, but for some reason, there's something about an ingrown hair when you pull on it and it's just this little thing, and then all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, it's like a 4 foot long ass hair that was underneath some shit, and you're like, oh my god, the human body is so terrifying and amazing.
I just got a TikTok about it.
That's the type of shit I like.
Right before the
like
show.
Picking shit out of weird shit for the sake of picking shit out of weird shit. I'm like,
if the rock was shaped like a person,
maybe. How smooth is their skin? No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's as smooth as whatever that silicone shit is. Yeah.
All right. A human with skin like that. Ooh.
All right.
Exfoliate, baby. Get this motherfucker astringent.
Here we go. If God hates the world in Malaysia.
Oh, this is proof positive that nature doesn't give a fuck about you. Could care less.
That's just crazy as fuck, yo.
Wow.
I'm scared to fuck with these people are lucky not to die.
What you can't hear is probably the sound of the earth fucking separating itself around all of them.
I mean, how do you know it's about
You know why those dudes moved when they did? Vibrations. They literally felt that shit happen, and their instinct was like, take 3 steps this way. Otherwise, they would have fucking gone down with all that shit. The earth is fucking terrifying.
Okay.
Love it.
When watching the baby, this is what I would do, but I'm white, but this is what I imagine what Boo would do.
And can you guys watch my baby for me? I'll be back. She's a good kid. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. I got you again, girl. Don't worry about it. All right, we're back. So these are the questions we need to ask ourselves, right? How do we get this mind? You're not an American. You're an African who happens to be in America. There's a difference. We didn't come on the Neen and the Pinton and whatchamacallit. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Yeah, I'll watch your baby. I'll watch all your fucking kids. Especially the rowdy ones that think that they fucking can be anything.
So we have 2 minutes here. This is every Joe Rogan video summed up.
Oh, bye.
2 minute. This is a 2-minute video, so guys, if you need to refresh, let's go.
When we talk about let me just say this. So when we talk about Gerald, right? Gerald is not black. Exactly. He's not black. Gerald from Hey Arnold is not black because he's not African American. Right. Because in the Hey Arnold universe, there is no Africa. They never establish that there is an Africa. Oh, interesting. The city itself that Arnold and his friends live in is some weird combination of New York and Seattle. It's not even a real city. If that city doesn't exist, then there is no state it can be in. Yeah, which exactly. Means there is no United States, which means there is no North America, there are no continents, there is no Africa. So Gerald cannot be African nor American because there is no America. There's no Africa. He is not African American. He is not black. Right. And we can look, and this is like, we shouldn't just, you have to do your own research, so look it up. So I'm looking this up. So this is interesting. It actually says Gerald is African American. Are you using Google because Google knows who you are? You can't do that. See. You have to use incognito mode. Okay. Yeah, I'll use incognito mode so that way it's independent research. So I'm getting the same result on this, which raises a lot of interesting questions. Why am I getting the same result on incognito as I was on regular Google? That laptop right now, you cannot trust it. Yeah, like if they hacked me, if they right, so I shouldn't even be. We can't even use these now. It's just not, it's not going to give you reliable information. We don't know where this stuff is coming from. There's just not enough security. Everything's compromised. You can't. I've done so much research on this. That's that's amazing. And like we don't talk about that enough. They don't want us to talk about that. We can't even get on our laptops to talk about it. Hey, is this your card? Oh my God.
What was that?
That's every Joe Rogan interview. It actually is every Joe Rogan interview.
Yeah. You
he
can't
was
check
funny.
any information.
He was funny when it was literally just about like bullshit dude stuff, but like it's been way beyond bullshit dude stuff.
It's way beyond.
And even then, like, you know what? My Howard Stern phase and my Joe Rogan phase were about the same amount of time, and it was a matter of weeks, like before like they hit the, and I'm like, okay, great, you know. Let a black guy try to get away with this shit. That's literally I would find myself after a while being like, but could a black guy get away with all this? Could a black guy get away with all this?
Not in America. Well, maybe in Hey Arnold.
Maybe in Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I think did we lose Jamie for the night?
He's not back yet. So
we broke in the 2-hour mark.
All right, so Boo, you sent me the pelvic thing. Right?
Yes, dude.
All right, so here's pelvic.
I'm getting ready to head out too.
Yeah,
we're gonna.
Yeah.
Soon. Yeah.
Charles, thank you so much.
Charles,
thank you
you
so
going
much
to
for being on here. We hope to have you back because you're awesome.
I love being here. Thank you all so much for having me.
Hey, Charles, after our recording tomorrow, you going to Jay's thing?
I would like to. I do not know yet.
Okay.
I have to work early Tuesday.
Just saying.
I would very much like to.
I really want Jamie to see this video, but if he's not coming back.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, love.
Thank you, Charles. Is Jamie done? Is he gone?
What? Is he done? Did he just like...
I like how Nick just delivers me a picture on a fucking thing. Nick, get on the goddamn show. Nick, you want to come on the show?
Come on the show, Nick.
Obviously, you're watching, so do you want to come on?
Nick Romero?
Yes.
Come on, Nick. Get on the show, bro. Click on the link. We love to have you. We miss you.
No, let me text him. Let me call him, actually. You guys keep
let's
talking.
find out if Jamie's coming back.
Right? Boo, I sent Nick. Boo, I sent Marcus a TikTok of the or you can watch it too.
All right, cool. Jamie's back. Marcus, play the video. Play the Cracker video. I watched 3 seconds of it and I was like, oh wait, no. Wait, back it up.
Oh,
back it up.
Oh yeah.
Back it up.
Oh. 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 Shit. Oh. What the? Oh. Oh. Well, wait, Terrier's gonna do that. Oh.
I would like to say that every single one of those women got their entire coochie history erased at one time.
Hit the reset button on that shit, dude. Like, fucking A. Yo, this is a great show tonight, y'all. I feel like we should
Are we showing the video of that dude getting
I'm waiting for Nick to come on.
Smacked out of him? Is Nick coming on? Come on.
All right,
Nick.
Jamie. I'm gonna have Jamie raise some memes because he's back finally. Ready, Jamie?
Oh, meme time. Bring it on. Thank you, McDonald's, for your hard work and dedication.
Man, I would. Oh
Crazy.
man, I'd be punching a minimum wage
I
employee.
would.
I'd be having words with a minimum wage employee, dude.
You know the funny thing about fast food is like, have you ever had that golden moment where you open up that box and it looks like it does in the commercial?
It never happens.
Once or twice.
Like once or twice in your entire life. Like it's like you order a Big Mac out of nowhere just because you want it that day. You know, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, and it looks like that.
And you're like,
and then you bite that bitch and you be like, oh, that's right, that's still a Big Mac.
Jamie.
Yes. Country music hit different when it's on mute, bruh.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What was it?
Country music hit different when it's on mute.
They sure do.
Whatever, white people. People who can drive with the seatbelt noise going off are serial killers. Thanks.
Oh, dude.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to name no names, but I've been hanging out with somebody recently who I'm like, yo, you don't put that motherfucking seatbelt on now, so your car or my car stops chirping at me. We're gonna have problems.
So for everyone who doesn't know who you're talking about Marcus.
Hey, Marcus doesn't drive.
Mr. Concussion over here.
Oh, I think she's
Fun
watching.
fact,
by the way.
Marcus, when he sometimes doesn't put a seatbelt on, and my car yells at him until you.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Y'all
like,
know who you is.
Because the lady's not going to
Bunch of fucking daredevils out here.
Boom, and then it goes boom, 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 boom. It's like, bruh, I'll kill you.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
Jamie.
Who sent me this fucking video?
What video?
Someone just sent me. Oh, it was Val in the TikTok.
Never been in the car.
She posted a fucking derm doctor.
Like we got extra lives. Yikes.
So funny story. So hold on. Funny story. The reason I want to share this is because
Blue has definitely done that with me.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I accepted my.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Well. Hello, lady.
It doesn't stop eventually.
No, it does not, Bianca.
It doesn't stop beeping eventually. That is a lie. You just go deaf to it eventually.
Right.
And stop snitching on yourself.
So the reason I wanted to share this is there's a reason why I accepted my settlement when I did, because every time I rode with Val, I thought I was gonna die, and I wanted my money before I died.
Well, maybe you should put your seatbelt on.
No. I was afraid of hitting my head in another car accident and then blaming my concussion on that other car accident.
Oh.
I don't know who this
number
Bianca
one,
Whitehead
you have
is. Can we block
stub
her?
nerve because when you were driving pre-concussion, you were like a fucking maniac.
Okay, Jamie. So this is referring to Smoking White Devil.
Facebook. What's on your mind? Me. Clear as throat. Well, Facebook. Your account is restricted for 7 days. Your previous post didn't follow our community standards. Oh,
hey,
man.
Okay, so we all watched the game, the LA Lakers game the other day.
Oh.
We thought this dude was out for the year. This is the picture of that.
Oh, why?
So he's only out for a couple of weeks. He sprained as a sprain. That wasn't a break. That was a sprain.
Impossible.
He has a sprained ankle. He's only out for like 4 weeks.
Oh my God, that's wild shit, bro.
So gross, right? That's
his ankle is in Z formation, dude. Like, that's not cool. It's not cool.
Bianca, don't worry, we don't care. We don't give a fuck about Jamie. Jamie is he's like, when I shit on the floor, it's Jamie.
Anyway, what? Listen, Manifest Destiny, settle down.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, so since Instagram pays me, I decided to do a new segment on this show. Since
a segment,
I control everything.
This is new to all of us.
These are my food pictures of the week, which I post on Instagram. So I like a lot of the close-up pictures. I like the chefs in the background. So you can see the beauty of this short rib. The beauty of the short rib with the sauce like glazing over it so beautifully and perfect.
I love
another above picture of the broccolini and the short rib, a wonderful short rib with fried shells on top.
Marcus, you're making me all hungry up in this motherfucker.
This is a
Now I'm
chocolate torte
starving.
and a chocolate chest pie behind it. Chocolate torte.
Ooh, the chest. No, that pie is legit.
That chest pie is.
That pie is fucking delicious.
So good.
I fucking love that pie. This is a chocolate torte with pistachios, olive oil, salt, sea salt, and a unsweetened fucking whipped cream. And this is another picture of it. So close and so beautiful. It's almost like sex you can jerk off on.
Is that pistachio?
My friend, yes. Yes, it is.
That looks good.
Love it.
So I am the Pasteurized Chef on Instagram. Please follow me. They pay me. It's nice.
Right on.
Which I just got to check yesterday, actually, from
All right.
Instagram.
So we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Let's
we got more.
Oh, Nick's here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
What's going on, Nick?
I'm doing pretty good.
Nick, I miss you, buddy, but I do have to go because my 6-year-old is doing what 6-year-olds do.
He's so weird.
I'll see you motherfuckers later. Good luck and God bless. Hey, thanks for calling Mr. Olympia, by the way, person in the comments. I will catch you.
It's the same later. Dude, almost 420.
Same.
It's the same.
Yeah, I know. 710.
I wish I had the ability to have multiple dummy accounts that I could just
No shit.
rotate between to do.
Jamie, I'll suck your dick later. Bye.
Oh, man.
Revolution. What's good, Nick? How you been, man? Tell everybody what you've been up to.
What's up, Nick?
Oh shit. Not much, man. Just hanging out here, Western New York, dealing with the snow, the big cold. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, so you actually got snow. We're in the Mid-Atlantic where snow is just some shit that they tease us with and fuck with us.
Yeah, no. I it's funny now. Like I remember being down there and like having like half an inch and like, oh no, the grocery store. How are we gonna get there? My mom calls me now, like when I send her videos of like, the snow here, and she's like, "Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay?" Yes, Mom. Like it's okay.
Has a snowmobile. Every other person has a snowmobile. Every other person has 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Like big ass tires and shit. Like up there, they're equipped.
Yeah.
Like when I go,
You have to. You just have to, man.
When I go to see,
there's no choice.
Up there, it's like in the summertime you'll see snowmobiles for sale, and then you'll see jet skis for sale.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's got access to one or the other, if not both, given the time of year or whatever. So
yeah. I actually just got a boat certified, so I can drive a boat now legally. Yeah. Yeah.
Captain Nick Romero, ladies and gentlemen.
Captain Romero.
He's gonna be maritime marrying people and shit.
How you guys doing? What's been going on tonight?
So we just had our buddy Charles on, who's got a podcast where it's like a RuPaul Drag Race fantasy
nice
podcast. I think I did a good job.
Which he does in our studio here.
Summing that up, which he does at District Dogface Studio.
Nice.
Which is something I think we should have harped on a little bit more. We're not.
Do we have a tag and like links?
Marcus used to have lower graphics for us, but he hates us now and he doesn't want to do it anymore. We used to all have our own little like thing in the corners and stuff, but then Marcus was like, "I hate black people," so he said, "Fuck Black History."
I hate black and brown people, so I don't give.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Manifest
I hate
destiny.
black and brown people. That's
I'll say it.
Because that's what's gonna be on my tombstone. I hate black and brown people.
I do declare all that I survived.
I had black friends. Goddamn
it. Marcus.
I literally have no
Marcus
white
and
friends. All
browns.
my friends are black and brown. I have no white. Oh no, a white roommate, which I like. So he's one of my friends. So I have one white friend.
But we've just been at it, doing the trying to keep it going, hoping to get back to the point of being able to do our shows live in our original format.
I mean, it's getting close to it.
We need another you is the problem.
Here.
If we had you or a clone of you or someone with your super specific skill set and talents.
Pew 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 pew
You
pew.
know, but we don't want to make you feel guilty or nothing.
Oh no, shots fired for sure.
No. So last Thursday,
we definitely don't want to make you feel
last
bad,
Thursday,
Nick, but you know,
Boo, last
if
Thursday
only.
when we were going to the river, Nick and I were texting each other. He's like, "God damn it, I miss DC. I wish I could just hang out with people whenever I wanted to hang out with them."
I know, man. I miss DC food so bad.
I heard DC cured COVID and it's totally safe to come back.
Yeah,
so,
man.
You know.
Oh,
Bowser commissioned some artists to paint a mural, and it cured COVID. So you are now allowed to come back. It's all good.
Oh, man,
I
do wish.
She fixed it with some activism and some paint.
Nick,
Well,
we down to the river and have some 50-cent wings.
I did. That was a good time down at Nick's.
What day of the week is that?
Our happy hour.
Mhm.
But they don't do
Down
it
at Nick's. Yeah.
We don't do it anymore.
No,
There's not a thing anymore.
that
Well,
way.
because wings are like so expensive now, so that you can't have that anymore.
Supply chain, bro.
Instead,
Or so they say.
It's all them Chinese chickens that we be growing our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave them Chinese chickens alone, man.
$5 mini corn dogs.
Cluck America.
I mean, I'm still game for that. I mean, I'll be down there in May, like first
Are you
week
sure?
May.
Well,
It's guaranteed. It is guaranteed.
Should we plan a live event so you can engineer us?
We could plan one.
Like,
honestly,
I mean, we can put you
we
on
could plan
camera
one.
as well.
like, I
We
love
don't
y'all,
need to
but-
make you the back bitch.
I mean, honestly, that would be pretty fun. It could be really fun.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah, it could be a ton of fun. It'd be a ton of fun.
I would be
Speaking of a ton of fun,
actually very down for that. Like,
some reason one of you guys sent me this thing about Vogue dancing. Have you guys seen this shit? Boo, was it you or is it Jamie?
It's probably Jamie.
All right, so this is weird. I have two videos. One is like really bad and one is really good. Do you want the really good one first or the really bad one first?
Bad.
Oh, wait, maybe this was me.
bad.
All right, let's do the really bad in Vogue dancing. This is horrible, actually. That was bad as fuck.
It was a reaction that made me laugh.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard.
The reactions were the best part.
That shit that was going around all last week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what though? A for
effort.
mean, dude,
Yo,
I
gotta put
couldn't
yourself
have
out
done
there. I could.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't have done that shit.
Don't do that shit. Fucking go on a diet. I'm fat. I
Hey,
can say
you know
that,
what we don't
so.
do on this show,
I'm
Marcus?
fat. I can
No,
say
we
that.
don't
Fuck
Hey,
that.
yo, hey, you know, I don't care. We don't fat shame on this show.
I'm not
You
fat
beautiful
shaming.
just the way you
I'm
are.
the same size.
Marcus.
well, but we don't see you like
What you do?
voguing out
Hey,
here.
Marcus,
Slow-mo,
Marcus,
like dead
Marcus.
dropping like that.
Marcus, pull your shirt up. That's great. Pull your shirt up, jiggle, do the truffle shuffle or whatever. But what you did literally is fat shaming.
All right,
shut
whatever.
up.
I'm sorry.
So keep it
I
on.
apologize.
How you, if you want to be how
I
you are,
apologize.
yeah,
Apologize.
carry it. Keep it moving.
I'm just as fat.
It doesn't
Because I'm
matter.
gonna say- if I'm the same weight and the same size, I can say shit.
No, you can't, because you
No,
can't.
you
do
can't.
that
Leave
shit.
motherfuckers be. Leave
All right,
motherfuckers
fine,
be.
whatever. Fuck it. You
It's-
guys want to see the good shit?
Yeah, if you're not gonna say some dumb shit to ruin it. Yeah. But you know, takes a lot of balls to do what the person in the first video did. So you know.
No, I agree.
Agree. Then if you agree, then you agree. Then don't ruin it by saying but.
Don't say
and then
but.
Quantifying with some bullshit after the but.
That whole TikTok account, it's all like that's their
ballroom
whole thing.
Ballroom. That's what they do. Ballroom. And they are open and accepting.
People
everybody.
Come out and they do that drop thing. Like everybody does.
It's a death drop, is what it's called.
Yes, it's crazy, and and they just. I mean, everybody just watches it and just either like.
Dude, go on HBO Max.
The whole culture.
Go on HBO Max
awesome.
and pull up Legendary, and you will see some of the wildest shit you've ever seen a motherfucker do in 10-inch platform fucking heels.
It's crazy. I watched at least like 15 of the TikToks on that account. I was like, what? It was crazy.
Marcus is mad because I've shamed him for fat
No,
shaming.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. I hate when I'm wrong, but you're right.
Dude,
so,
even at my like peak of like dancing, like when I was like in my best dancing shape, there's absolutely no way I could have done what she did. Absolutely no way.
If I did a death drop, you'd have to call a fucking
I would have broken my knee.
No ambulance. No ambulance. Just call the hearse.
Broken them.
Let's skip the man.
So guys,
in the middle.
this weekend or this Wednesday, our great friend Dior Ashley Brown is holding an event. Hey Boo, read this.
Yeah, hump day.
Bosa Bistro and Lounge, Wednesday, February 23rd, 8 p.m. Was it 9 p.m. to midnight? Hump Day Funk with Dior, Ashley Brown, and the Filthy Animals. $15 pre-sale, $20 at the door.
And I can tell you,
2463 18th Street Northwest.
And we can
That's
tell
Adams
you,
Morgan for those of you who aren't familiar with the neighborhood.
Right on that.
This show is awesome. We went to the last one. It's fucking good, guys.
She's a fan.
Dude, Dior always gets like a lot of really good performers, musicians around her, and she's a good performer herself. So I'm sure it's gonna be a great show.
She got the music summit coming up, dude. Like, it's fucking.
She's about to have a big 2022. Like when the Whammies come back around.
They were
when the Whammies come
nominated.
back around, her name's gonna be in the mix. Like,
it's our family, dude. So fucking anything Dior Ashley Brown, you fucking dab band, you check that shit out.
Mm.
Yeah, was she nominated at all for, or was she a finalist?
I don't.
She was nominated for the Whammies, but for DC Summit, no album, just DC Summit.
So yeah, they're finalists for like the do good.
Yeah. Which is hard for us because Emma G is going up against fucking Dior, so it's like it's conflicting.
There are no losers. There are
no losers. It's still hard. It's like you want to see both.
Do good.
You want to see both of them win. All right, so we all watched the fucking Super Bowl show last week. Nick, did you watch Super Bowl last week?
I do not follow football. I am sorry to say.
Did you watch the Puppy Bowl at least?
I am a very hardcore follower of the Puppy Bowl.
There we go.
But did you watch the halftime show at all?
I did not, but I did follow the debate online, at least.
There was a debate? I actually have an article.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Gen X fucking Kaiser Soze saved the world. I'm not going to talk about it this week, but I'm talking about if you were to the wrong place, the wrong time to watch that halftime show.
End up at the wrong bar for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh my God! What fucking David? What Iowa David?
Dude, I think that's around the corner from here. Actually, like that's my bar.
New York is no joke when it comes to that type of fucking shit, dude. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, it's New York, but once you outside the city, that's God's country.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. That could have easily been Rochester. Could have easily. Oh shit!
All right, now you sent me a pop and pimple thing. Is that what you sent me?
No, yeah, I know. I sent you an ingrown hair.
It's an ingrown hair removal that was for my benefit.
Let's play it. Fuck it, let's play it. I hate all these things.
Hey, let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're dealing with a standard ingrown hair removal, and they're off to a great start. They're wearing gloves and using what looks like clean instruments. That was a clean removal, right? Oh, and they're going back for more. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Bottomless noodles.
Bottomless noodles.
This is so disgusting.
It's worse than my shower drain right there. How long has that been in there? Yeah, when they get to this point, there's really no topical skincare product that's going to get rid of this. You really need to have them manually extracted. Oh, that's just keratin debris.
Like, yeah, I think that was the first video by that dude I ever saw, and it is like, it's an obsession. It really is. The human body is just capable of all kinds of weird, fucked up shit.
Gross. It's fucking disgusting. Don't let me do things again, Val.
And that's for Boo's benefit.
Mental note: send Marcus nothing but pimple popping, ingrown hair extraction, earwax removals too. Those are fucking.
Oh.
Fuck you, Boo. I'm not playing that shit ever again.
So good.
If you don't, you're racist. It's Black History Month, Marcus. You have to play
space bar
whatever
is
the fuck I want.
racist.
You got to play whatever I want, Marcus. It's Black History Month.
Boom.
Yo.
Speaking of Black History Month, taking pictures with random people.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I can fuck with that.
That's how you like.
I
That's
think
the,
we
that's the
should
measure.
start doing that.
That was kind of wholesome.
Are you down with the culture? Are you down with the culture? What do you do when four brothers walk up to you in a fucking Target and they just want to take a little, you know, how you react to that? That's right up there with like, what do you do with your grocery cart once you've loaded your car? You leave that bitch in the middle of the fucking parking lot, or you put it back where it belongs? You know what I mean? Are you a proper
friends
human
with
being?
goddamn people. God damn it.
Are you a real human being, or are you a fucking monster? Like,
I think we should
Well,
go
I'm a
around with
monster.
all our gear on and then go and take pictures with them.
You guys
I'm
should
a
really do
monster,
that.
But I'll make friends with you.
only if we
So,
do
Boo,
it at the
did you send
Target
me
at
the thing
PG
about
Plaza.
Seals?
Yes.
If we do it at the Target at PG Plaza, it's on because
Who sent me the thing about seals?
Not me.
I sent you that about seals too.
All right, so I had that and I had the Americans. Inflation Americans. Who sent me that one? Was that you?
I think
or
I
Dave?
sent you those two.
That was not me.
Okay, which one you want first? Which one you want last?
Just play them.
Man, fuck, I don't know.
Just play them.
You don't have to.
Seals
You guys want
first.
seal-
Next.
Do you guys want seals or you want
Yeah.
Americans?
Seals.
Do the seals, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to let you get away with this comment, and you probably know where I'm going with this. If you unfollow me after this one, I would not blame you. So in First Seal Society, there's usually one big alpha seal called the Beachmaster that gets to mate with all the females in the area. Which means a lot of weaker beta male seals lose the lottery and end up getting less action than a white crayon. Yeah, it's about that time where I test how far guidelines are up my ass. Because the end game is these extremely frustrated first seals end up resorting to taking it out on...
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a penguin. Researchers have recorded male seals chasing down, pinning, and trespassing the penguins in front of all the others because the bystander effect is a bit. And this violation will last about 5 minutes. 3 times out of 4, the seal would complete and then let the penguin go. That 4th time, the seal tore the penguin to shreds and ate it, ripping its head off first. The worst part of it all is that it allegedly started when one down egregious seal tried it and then the others followed his lead, CSIing Happy Feet. So now we know 2 things. We know why orca shot put seals off principle, and we know why penguins waddle.
Oh no.
What?
Just another sign that nature does not give a fuck about you.
Hold on. Wait, does it rip the head off? Didn't fuck the penguin or?
He said every 4 out of 5 times they just rape him and leave him be, but every 5th time they're like, yeah, they gotta body him.
Man, seals are. That's what we cub seals. Fuck them seals. Them seals are dangerous, motherfucker. They go rape
They're a menace to society and the
and then
penguin
they go,
colony.
Fuck your asshole. Then they go rip your head off and shit.
And then they gonna eat you.
And then they're gonna eat
Fuck
you.
those
yeah.
penguins. Oh no. Fuck those seals. I love penguins, goddammit.
Penguins got it rough,
you know
dude.
what? I'm gonna find.
Penguins
All right,
got
so
it
there's
rough.
one thing when I'm sad. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm doing something wrong.
What are you doing, Marcus?
I don't know.
So when I'm sad, I go to YouTube and there's one thing that I always look up. I'm gonna do it right now, real fast.
The happy penguin dance.
Yes, shut the fuck up now. How do you spell penguin?
Ah, boo.
There it is.
Wow.
I found it.
You right?
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the thing this is like my happy space. This is like the happiest thing in my life. Like, this is the thing I love more than most. This is the thing I love more than Val. I love more than Boo. I love more than Nick, obviously, because Nick's never around. Nick's like my parents. Nick's like my parents. They're never fucking around. Like, they were here for one point in my life, and they just disappeared. So, therefore, I have no love for them. Wow. No, that's not true. My mom has fucking Alzheimer's, so she doesn't remember me. So there's no love.
Okay. So do I.
This just got so dark so fast.
Just taking a dark
My mom
turn,
doesn't
Marcus.
remember me. She doesn't love me anymore. She doesn't know who I am.
Hey
Your mom
guys,
calls you
thanks
the
for
baby.
tuning into the show. We really appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all
He
next
has-
week. Yeah,
my
tell your
mom
friends.
has no idea who I am. So
She does. She
does
calls
not
you
love
the
me
baby.
anymore.
That's what she calls you.
That is true. If you don't
He's
have
like,
a
"Now
memory,
go get
of my
Marcus is the
first name-
baby.
my favorite.
Marcus is the baby.
You know what? She doesn't remember my name, but she calls me the baby. That's all she calls me. She does
think
not
that's
say call me Marcus. Calls me the fucking baby.
That's
Therefore, my mom's a goldfish.
okay. I'm out of
Anyway.
alcohol. I'm out of alcohol, and Marcus is depressing me. This is a problem.
Marcus, play the video.
So I'm not gonna play Happy Penguin. That's gonna be my last one. Now I'm gonna play the Americans.
I'd like to buy this bread. For sure, that'll be $2,000.
We should have played.
Did you say $2,000?
Yeah, I'm so sorry though, like you have no idea.
Why did the price go up?
It's not my fault, bro. This pandemic has been so hard on my business. Like, I can barely afford to pay my workers.
Yeah, you're definitely not paying me enough. Okay, so this bread costs more because you need the money to pay your workers?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You're fired.
I'm sorry, what? Did you just fire him? I thought you were going to give him the money.
Yeah, you know, this pandemic's been so hard. Like, I can't afford to pay him.
But you're actually making more money right now.
Oh yeah, this is the most profitable year I've ever had.
So you didn't need to raise the prices.
No, but I can though.
Isn't that cool?
No.
Also $3,000 for bread now.
Dude, I can't afford that.
Same.
Oh, if you guys need help, I can like give you some money.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Whoa, no, you can't give them money.
Why can't I give them money?
Inflation, bro. If everyone has more money, then there'll be too many people trying to buy bread, and the price of bread will go up. You know, that's why it's so high right now.
Wow, yeah. No, he's making it that high.
I have no idea what you're talking about, okay?
Okay, I'm about to earn my money. Nick, stay on for the after show.
Okay.
We're doing an after show. I'm trying to go get drunk somewhere.
Where, Nick, Boo? Where? Where are you gonna go?
I could go to Jackie Lee's, which is 7-minute drive up the street from my house.
So
An 11-minute drive, an 11-minute drive for y'all if y'all shut the fuck up and
You
get
can't
in
talk
the car.
to Nick for 10 more minutes, a guy you barely see? Like a really old friend, you can't talk for 10
Did I
more
say
minutes?
I'm old?
Just be quiet,
I
Marcus, and like let's
I
end
won't
the
hold
show.
it against him. I would hold it against him.
Let me yell at Boo.
Just yell at Boo. That always ends
I'm
well.
about to remix some remix shit. So let's
shit.
remix this shit.
Rewind selector.
So, what makes me happy on a sad day?
Dude, that's Marcus. That's Marcus right there.
I've been sticking twisted! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. You too much. Twist that dick!
Totally insane. They push me